And we're live.
Welcome, guys, to the Beard Society with Mick and Ryan. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you all here. Liam, E-Rock, Okie, Pete White, Barbado Joe, Eric. What's going on, guys? My wife just brought me dinner, and right as we start the damn stream.
As we start. You should have heard what she said.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I just love Katie. I love Katie to death.
I'm home, dickhead.
So fellas, I hear that, and I mean I hear it clear because Ryan's got these new headphones in. He's got him a new mic. He's got some nice equipment. So
hopefully I sound a little better. I'm gonna upgrade the camera next time.
Sound really good. So I hear, "I'm home, dickhead," and I was like,
I thought it was coming from you. I was looking behind you.
I said, "Did you hear that?"
You know, I was gonna say, your wife talks to you just like mine does. That's awesome, dude. Hell no, it was Katie.
She does.
Oh God.
Oh, that was a good one there. That was a good one there. Look what E-Rock said.
Guy's looking gangster with the flat bills.
So actually, there's a story behind that, E-Rock. This is the first flat bill I've ever had. I have put off buying flat bills. I've had buy $100 worth of product, get a free hat, and I've taken part in that and given it away. So hey, don't send me the hat. Send this hat to somebody else because I didn't think flat bills looked decent on me.
Let me just say something. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
Mick is the guy. I guarantee you, Mick is the guy making fun of the guy wearing the flat bill. He used to be. I guarantee you.
100%.
And guys, tell him, how good does that look? That looks freaking awesome. I love it.
Watching some UFC, Eric is.
Right on.
So I never ordered one, and then I seen Everett with this hat, and I was like, oh my God, oh God, this is gonna kill me right here.
Well, I'm gonna have shit all over my beard because I'm gonna eat here.
Anyway, so I never bought one. I seen Everett with his hat, and I'm like, dude, that white. Everybody was griping about the white, and I'm like, no, that white is freaking sick. The white is nice. And I finally ordered one, and it come in, and I was like, no, it ain't gonna work. And I put it on, and my wife was like, oh, you should wear that. She's like, I don't look bad at all. And I was just like, are you sure? You have lost your mind. But the more I wore it, the better it started looking.
Oh, it looks great.
I thought you were supposed to do this with flat bills.
You know, some do and some don't, but there's two different styles of hat I found. And some I found fit decent, and then some I found that do that.
I thought you were supposed to do that number right there.
It doesn't matter. Some guys flip this up and wear it like that. Some guys bend it more down.
It a little better like that. I think it looks a little better on me.
Put it back. Some guys.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Yeah. See, I thought that's how you were supposed to wear them.
No, just whatever works for you, man.
No.
We're old fuckers. We can do what we want. You know?
Yeah. Hey, Dave. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. So, speaking of that, Rob, Tales from the Beard Rob, he sent me a beard straightener.
Oh, really?
And I've been playing with it a little bit, and what I've noticed about it, it's a smaller one. You know, his beard's not as thick and big as ours. So he had the smaller one. And what I've noticed about it is it doesn't penetrate quite deep enough. You see the little indentation right here and over here on the cheeks just a little bit. So I'm adding my blow dryer in with it.
At the same time?
Yes. What it's doing, a lot of times if I over blow dry my hair, because I just barely straighten it with a blow dryer, and then I fluff it all back up, and then I brush it down with a boar brush. And that's the only way I can keep it from coming right here and it'll want to curve in.
Okay. You
know what I mean? Like when people over straighten their beard, you know what I mean? When it gets to their jawline, it'll curve in. Well, mine will try to kind of do that a little bit. Gotcha. So I take measures so that doesn't happen. And with that straightener, starting off with it actually combats that just a little bit.
Okay, nice. What kind of straightener is it? One on Amazon?
Called an Ion. I don't, dude. I think it's an expensive one. I don't know, but it's got. It's got some pretty neat little features on it. It's like I know Dave will know what it is. If I showed it to Dave,
he'd know. Is this the first straightener you've ever used?
Yeah, I've never owned a beard straightener.
Right on.
Piece of work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You do that too. You do backwards. You do backwards side. Maybe we should have that be our thing. Our hats always, our flat bills on different every week. You know, that could be our thing.
Right. Mm-hmm. Have everybody guess what direction we're going to come on camera with them. Mm-hmm. That'd be their giveaway. That'd be the giveaway for the week.
What's up, Stefan? How are you, brother? Puzzly, Rob, Metal, Donald.
Dang it.
And we're trying not to miss anybody. Eric.
Okay, so hang on. That's got to mean something. What does that mean? It's got to mean something. He said, I can't believe he did it. I don't know. That's got to mean something.
Kyle, OIF. I don't know. Dave, you lost me, brother.
What do you say?
Thanks, Dave. I can't believe he did it.
Oh, turn my hat to the left.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Hey, let's talk about that beard mail you got that we kind of covered on a little bit.
The Artius?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. How do you feel about Artius, man?
I've never minded them. It's never. God, this flyaway dude is making me so mad. I've never minded them. It's
to me, Artius man's in a class of their own. Not above, not below. They just. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Artius man just has. When you smell something, you know it's Artius man. You could blind smell something and know that's Artius man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that they all smell the same. They just have kind of like Pedro. You know Pedro's stuff.
Yeah.
When you smell Pedro's stuff, you know it.
It's like they have a signature.
They have a signature. Yeah. And Artius man was the first real company I tried. I got their sample pack. And when I say real company, Walmart crap doesn't count. They were the first mail order company I tried back in the day. And I loved them. And then that started my whole bullshit we have now, of buying everything and anything and everything. So I got the 3-wood scent and butter. I got an unscented butter so I could use it with anything.
Okay. What do you think about what do you think about that 3-wood?
Oh my God. Anybody that likes woodsy, it is freaking fire. It is so good. Very woodsy, which most guys I don't think like woodsy. So probably wouldn't like it, but it is good. It's not piney woodsy. I don't even know what
it's exotic woodsy.
It's exotic woodsy, yeah, but it's straight up woodsy. I mean,
that's what I get from it.
But it's beautiful scent. I love it.
Yep, that's what I get from it.
Talking about mail order and 3 woods. yeah.
I didn't see that till you said that. Yeah. So hey, how's that butter?
That butter is different.
Really?
Very different. I see what guys are saying. It's hard. I wouldn't say hard. It's creamy, but it's got a lot of damn body to it.
Yeah.
You know how Black Rebels has a lot of body to it?
Yep.
It's got a lot of body like that. But it's not like Black Rebels. It's different. It's really different. Really different. Very conditioning. Poured. No whip about it,
So I have an Artius order out. Everett passed a giveaway win to me.
Right on.
Of Dan C's collab. And then I ordered what's that? It's not called Cubano, is it?
Oh, their new tobacco. You ordered that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ordered that one.
I can't remember the name of it. But...
I can't think of what that's called.
Yeah, they got rid of the one that smelled like skull.
Yeah.
which Katie loves. That's one of her favorite scents.
Really?
Yeah, oh man, she loves it.
Yeah, so I ordered that in oil and butter, and then I got that Dan C collab. So what I did, I actually ordered that for our Dirty Santa with my wife's family. I order beer products for it every year because I'll get it back no matter what. Even if I don't win it back, somebody will come hand it to me.
Yeah, Stefan, you're killing me, man. Did you see his other comment? Yeah, we go to hell in a handbasket real quick in here, brother.
Yeah.
We don't wait for dirty 9:30. It's dirty whenever the hell we start.
Look what Joe said. God. I got the wrong one. Hang on.
God, Joe.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Joe.
Lord, my man. I had to laugh about that again. Humidor. That's what it is. The humidor.
There you go. Thanks, Gary. You like that Chesapeake Limited hat, Gary?
Nice.
We choking hookers. Let's see. He's in Florida. You're in Oklahoma. I'm in Utah. We're gonna have to meet in Oklahoma to do that.
Kyle, no, I just got the logo. Yep, we just got the logo done.
Yeah, and Ken did a great job. I love it.
Yeah, I think he can do about anything, though. I really think he can. Yeah, I really think he can. So, guys, here in a few minutes, we're gonna bring up a topic, and we asked that everybody, if you can, get involved with this.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about stress this time of year.
Yeah, we want to get serious on you for a little bit. You know, it's all fun and games and laugh, but a lot of people are going through a lot of shit all the time, and we just want to bring that to light. You know.
And it's getting worse.
Stefan, sorry, brother.
See, I've been corrected 2 different times, and both times, I think somebody was messing with me the first time.
Yeah.
Because I always call him Stefan. And then somebody's like, you're saying it wrong. And I was like, all right, Stefan.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just said that. But I never quit calling him Stefan, I don't think. I would say we call him Steph, but that wouldn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I can't eat on here. I can hear myself chewing. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah. Do them headphones have noise cancellation?
I mean, if you get talking, I think I have a mute on my new mic.
No, what I'm saying is if the headphones themselves have noise cancellation, turn it off, and that chewing won't bother you so bad. Mine have it. I can do that. Yeah.
Oh no.
You're muted now. That's muted right there. I can't hear you. You're still talking. I can't hear you. Oh shit. Stuffing it is. Oh shit. Hey, you know what? While you're eating, Liam, how you doing, brother? Liam has had some unfortunate events here the last couple of weeks.
Oh damn. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he fell off his bike. Look at that beard, though. Look at that freaking beard.
Damn, I know.
Man.
I look at him on IG and think, holy shit.
Right?
My nipples get a little hard, Liam.
He had a pretty nice little road rash spot where his tramp stamp would go. Oh, you know that hurts, dude.
Yeah. Ouch.
Look what Stephen said.
Like something about Mary type of deal, going on. What did you do before we started the stream, Mick?
Nice.
Are you sure that's hair gel?
Right. So when you said that, Liam said his getting a little bit hard too.
Good. God. But yeah, guys, Christmas time and any time of the year, really. For
Yeah.
a lot of guys, it's the happiest, best time of the year. And for a lot of people, it's the hardest, worst time of the year. And
I'll
a lot
share
of
a
guys
little
in
bit.
between.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll share a little bit about my wife's deal. She lost her, my wife, she was raised by her grandmother and grandfather. And she lost her grandpa just right before Christmas, and that was dad to her.
Oh, yeah.
For all intents and purposes.
Oh, yeah.
So this time of year around my house is
pretty rough.
I'm not the most, constantly stressed out person in the world, but this time of the year it gets to where it stresses me out. Just,
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I've
How
tried.
long ago was that?
Oh shit, she was young. I mean, it was.
I
never
whole
met him,
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time ago. So this time of year it's kind of tough for her, and I understand it.
Yeah, absolutely. All you can do is just be there for her and support her, and
and I'm not a therapist, obviously.
Yeah, neither am I.
Half the time, I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then there's times I feel like she's taking it out on me,
Yeah.
And obviously, whether she is or whether she ain't, I know
feel.
that, right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's her intention.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely not.
So look at that right there.
Liam, I don't blame you.
But
COVID or not,
right,
doesn't matter.
Right. Bato, what's up, man?
Hey, Bato. Hey, Clint.
The stress, just the stress of the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
Normally you're stressing over what am I going to get in line for on Black Friday?
Mm-hmm.
When is the Christmas shopping going to be done?
Am I going to have enough money?
Am I going to have enough money?
How am I going to pay my January bills if I don't,
mm-hmm. Are my kids gonna, are my kids gonna like their Christmas? Are they gonna enjoy their Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you add 2020 to that.
Oh God, yeah.
And guys, I'm telling you that right there, that's a weight.
Yeah,
it can be a weight. There's some people that they let stuff fly right over the top of their head. It never bothers them. For the most part, I'm that guy. But this year right here, which everybody knows, I'm about to lose my job. Which, what? Some of the shit the company's pulled the last few weeks,
really?
I'm kind of glad it's ending.
Really?
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's a damn good job. But I've come to realize that some of them big, massive companies like that, them motherfuckers they're rotten.
Ruthless.
They are rotten, dude.
Care about themselves.
But anyway,
not one of their employees.
You're right. Enough about that. This ain't about me. This is about everybody.
No, it is about you though. It is about you. It's about you too though. It's about all of us. Absolutely. Anybody in the chat want to start talking? And
y'all throw something up there, guys. I mean, anything that's stressing you out, throw it up there. And I'm fixing to start talking about.
Liam, absolutely, man.
I deal with stuff. I deal with stuff in a strange way.
Mm-hmm.
I say a strange way. I mean, I know I'm not the only person in the world that does it, obviously, but I do a lot of inner thinking, I guess you could say. Without
talking.
Right. Mm-hmm. I let my inner monologue. I just let it fly. I will carry on a full, and it sounds funny, and please laugh at it if it'll make somebody laugh. But I carry on very, very detailed and full conversations with myself inside my head. I don't do it out loud. I mean, I probably would if I was like in my truck by myself driving down the road, and I'm sure I have. But yeah, I mean, I will start up a conversation.
You know what, though? That's a good coping mechanism,
right,
to calm you down.
And sometimes I can actually talk myself into stuff and out of stuff by doing
Wow.
that.
Really? You just need to talk to somebody, and if it's
right,
yourself, it's yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things my wife just don't understand. Not
Absolutely.
that she don't understand me, because she does, but there's a lot of things that I would say that she wouldn't understand.
The way you were saying it.
That exact phrase. Yes. She wouldn't understand how I meant it. She wouldn't understand there wouldn't be no context. I wouldn't be able to lay out context because in my mind, the context is already there. So I don't have to, I don't have to name that context. I don't have to put anything into context.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I have trouble talking about stuff like this, even stress, that's kind of why I wanted to start with stress, because as everybody knows, and especially you, Ryan, and Eric, Sober Chef Eric, he knows a little bit. There's a couple other guys that know. I've got a sobriety story to tell, and I need to do things like this to be able to actually get on here and tell that story. And I'm going to tell that story. Sober Chef Eric is going to join me when I do it. It'll be after the first of the year. It might be a little closer to April, just because April 9th will be 12 years for me.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Now,
and guys in the chat, I don't even know this story.
Right.
And we talk every day, and I don't even know this story. So this is big.
That sounds a little hypocritical with a drink in my hand, but I was never an alcoholic. I was a full-fledged drug addict. Right. There's it comes in all forms.
There's sobriety stories of every kind.
Right.
Pills, drugs, pornography. You know what I mean? Right. Drinking. Right. There's all sorts.
Literally, I have come to the realization, and I'll bet Sober Chef will back me up on this. You can literally be addicted to any single thing on the whole entire planet.
Oh, absolutely.
You can say, what about blades of grass? Somebody somewhere is addicted to something to do with blades of grass.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Growing exotic grass.
That show, My Crazy Addiction,
Right. Just like that. I promise you. It's happened somewhere.
And Dave, I agree, man. If that's what you love and it makes you happy, just keep going, man.
Absolutely.
And it'll happen. You can't judge anything. Dave started at the worst time. So if you've got one client, man, you're doing good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
God, you can't judge anything off of 2020.
No, that was just shit luck. Dave, I promise you, if let's go back 2 years to 2018. If we were sitting here right now in 2018, Dave, you wouldn't be on this live and you wouldn't be doing Saturday Night Hype because you would be busy cutting hair.
I can see that. Absolutely.
You would be putting in 10 to 12-hour days. You've got the skill, brother. It has nothing to do. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
On days you might only have one or two clients. Just know it has nothing to do with your skill.
No.
It has everything to do with this year.
And this brings up I don't want to get political or COVID oriented or anything, but just to bring up the different way people feel about COVID. Like how many people, it doesn't matter if it's legal and the places are open, will not go get their haircut because they're so scared of COVID. There is a shit ton. You know what I mean? My mother and my father this year don't want us anywhere near them for Christmas. And this will be the first year ever. And it's hard. And my mom is freaked the hell out. My dad's not, but my mom is. And I'm respecting her wishes,
Right.
I even offered. I said, we'll come with masks. We'll, sit.
Whatever you want to do.
Sit across the room, whatever. She said, Ryan, I just really don't want you here. You've been around everything in the post office. And not she doesn't want me here, but she's so scared of COVID. You know what I mean? Well, and then on the other hand, she is at that age, She's at
that age. So,
yeah. And I can't blame her.
No, I don't blame her a bit.
No. I just had, I'm sure everybody that follows me on Instagram, and Mick knows this, a really good guy in my community, one of my good friends, pass away just this last week from COVID. And I'll tell you his age, and you'll be like, well, that's why. He was 91 years old. But this guy was chopping his own goddamn wood. He was dragging his boat on the mountain launching it fishing once a week through the summer by himself at 91 years old.
Yep.
I mean, I call him badass Bill Coons. This guy was a badass son of a bitch. And he did not have any health problems. I was wondering if this guy was going to live to be 140. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he caught COVID, and 4 days later, he was gone.
Yep.
And there's Mike, Sleepy Mike, just got COVID today.
Oh, man.
He just let me know right before the stream.
I tagged him in a post, too.
And Sleepy Mike was best friends with this Bill that passed away. And he can vouch what a horrible thing it was, regardless of his age, you know?
Right. So check out what Anthony said here. He said, I'm bad with talking about stress and feelings. I hold it in and let it build up until I snap, and it's usually on the wrong person, and then I feel bad after. Anthony
go ahead. You take it. No, you go. Ahead. Dude, that's absolutely, man. I know exactly how you feel. I do that all the time. We all do. And I'll hold something in and not tell my wife about it. And then she'll forget to scoop the litter box or something, and I will fly off the handle. And she's like, why are you flying off the handle about the litter box? I'll get it done. And then I have to think, okay, it's not she's talking to Alexa. I have to think of why I got so mad. And it just builds up and builds up and builds up. And with me, it's my wife. We're always together. That's who I'm closest with. That's who it goes to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And yeah, you're not alone there, man. We all do that. And it's not good to do. It's good to get it out before that, but it's so hard sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
And I keep things from my wife because I don't want her stressing about them. I don't know if you guys do that, but if something, my wife's a worry wart. She is such a worry wart. And I would rather just keep it in than stress her out until it blows over. But then that builds up in me. Yeah, you know what I mean?
100%, man. 100%.
Yeah, and, you know, we're not therapists. This is just guys talking about our experience, and you know.
Right. So yeah, I am the same way. And honestly, you know, since I've come into the community, I've gotten a little bit better. I'm not going to say I'm totally over this, you know, letting stuff build up and snapping. But I have gotten better about it, you know, and I think what it is I watch people that are content creators, owners, you know, people that are public, that are out in the public, you know, I watch them and I'll see, you know, Joe Blows, you know, he'll mouth off something in the chat and he won't be joking about it, you know. You know, he'll say something and that person don't snap, and I'm like, dude, why are you not letting this guy have it right now? Look what he said, you know. And I've kind of taught myself that, I mean, you know, and actually, Ryan, you can vouch for this, and you know what I'm talking about. I've got to where I can keep from snapping, but I have not got to the place where I can 100% forgive and just act like it never happened. I can act like it didn't happen, but it's, you know, it's still in my mind. I mean, and this is where we go back to the context thing. I don't know the words to exactly explain it. I'm right here talking it over with myself in my head right now, and I've got it all explained out. But when I go to put that into words,
you can't find the words. Yeah,
you know, yeah.
And when we talked about that, you remind me 150% of Katie. That's how she is. If you wrong Katie, you are fucked for life.
Yep.
That you say you can apologize and make things better, not with her. Now she'll be okay with you, but she'll never trust you, never let you back in. Does that make sense?
Right.
Once you're burned, you're burned. You know, she can be civil and whatever, but yeah.
Yep.
And with me, I'm the opposite. Things piss me off. I mentally get over them and realize it's just not worth holding on to. But I'm not judging you for not being able to do that, or her. We're just two different people, you know? So.
Yep. Well, and honestly, I mean, that's why we make a good team. Because
we complement each other well.
There's a lot of things that me and you are identical on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things we're different on too.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
For some reason, here the last week, every time I grab Instagram and I go to message Ryan, he messages me right at the same time. Boom. I mean, they literally come through at the exact same time.
That had to have happened 5 or 6 times this week.
5 or 6 times this week.
At the exact same time. And I swear to Buddha, God, whatever, I'm not sitting there just waiting for the dots to come up to send you a message. Are you doing that?
I haven't even noticed the dots.
Oh, God.
But then again, whenever I get locked in, I got to where I can type on a phone pretty fast. I can't type on a keyboard worth of shit, but I can type on a phone pretty fast, man, when I get locked on them letters. That's why I misspell so many words. You ever notice how many words I misspell? Because I'm not looking at what I'm typing. I'm looking at the keyboard. I'm like, brr.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I guess the autocorrect thing. Yeah, I got that.
Yep.
Sorry, we're not trying to miss anybody.
Yeah, I'm trying to
read all your comments. This comment stuff's hard, man. Dude, we appreciate all of your comments.
These guys in this chat, and if there's any women, I'm sorry, but these guys in this chat are freaking killing it tonight.
God, and we can't highlight them all, and we can't address them all, and we're reading them all, guys.
And we receive, dude. That is amazing.
Yeah, you guys are awesome, man.
Yes, dude, that is amazing.
Please forgive us for not being able to keep up with them.
Right. I know I've missed a couple. Hell, a while ago, I had to scroll up, I had to hit that little rolly deal 5 freaking times just to get back to the message I had highlighted. And that's how I caught some of these other ones.
Yeah. You know. Pete White. So 4 years ago, the day after Christmas, I was diagnosed with GBS. It's a rare neurological autoimmune disease. Couldn't walk, talk, or see correctly for a while. It took me a whole year to get everything. Wow, man.
Oh, man.
Wow. Good. I'm proud of you, man. That's, you know what? A year is a year, but that you did it, that's a good thing.
No. Maximus, I'm proud of you for that right there, brother. That's 100%. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to be able to do that, but once you figure it out, you know, it is the best way just to let it go.
Golly.
Because it doesn't, the thing is, Mick, is it doesn't hurt anybody but you. And I know you know that, and it's still hard to do, but I've tried to tell that to Katie, you know, whoever you're mad at, they don't give a shit. They don't care. You know what I mean? But it's tearing you up.
Yeah. Liam said he's went down on that bike a couple of times. You know what though? Check this out. So he even told me, he said, this won't be the last time it happens either. That dude right there, that's his release. I promise you, he didn't tell me that. And I'm not trying to speak for him, but I promise you can ask him right now in the chat, what's your release from just stress, from this, from that? And I guarantee you he'll say getting on that damn motorcycle. Guarantee
it too. Have you ever had a motorcycle?
I confiscated one time. My cousin.
Did you?
Yeah. My cousin got my wife's car impounded, so I went and got his crotch rocket and told him when she got her car back, he'd get his bike back. And I wrecked it the first day.
Oh my God, that's awesome. You're a savage, man. Look at that.
Hey, I got on that thing and I'm like, ooh, it was like a Yamaha something 1000. And
like a crotch rocket.
And I get out on this country road and I'm like, oh, dude. So I thought that on a crotch rocket, you could just go around them corners, put your knee down like the professionals do, and zoom right around them.
Yep.
Man, I get to a corner and it works a little bit. I'm running like 70 going around these tight corners. And I get up to one and here comes a dump truck and it's like part of the way in my lane. And I just jumped off the bike.
You're like, fuck this, I'm out.
I probably wasn't even going to hit the dump truck. I just jumped off the bike. Well, when I jumped off the bike, I did this. I said, Phoom.
Oh, God.
When I jumped off, I went ribs first in one of them yellow reflectors.
Oh, my God.
I figured, I seen it coming. I was like, shit, I got this. You know, I just kind of ducked and braced for impact. Dude, when I hit that thing, I started doing sideways cartwheels.
Oh, my God.
They don't bend. I mean, you can bend them with a truck, but you can't bend them with ribs. I promise you that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
That's so insane, man.
Oh, man. Uh-oh. What'd I lose? Oh, I lost them there. Oh, my God. The chat just took off.
I know. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. God, hey, you guys are killing it. Keep it coming. This will be saved. I mean, it will be up there. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all keep it coming for sure. Y'all keep it coming for
Donald,
sure.
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of us husbands and fathers do that, you know.
Yep.
I recently talked to my son, within the last year. And there was a time back when the housing market crashed. What was that? 2006, 2007?
Yeah.
No,
7,
something like that. 7.
I think.
And I lost all my hours at work. I was working 70 hours a week, 30 hours overtime, had a brand new house. It was pretty dang secure, and lost all my freaking hours. And so I was lucky to get 15 to 20 a week. So we were crunching, trying to make the house payment. Me and my wife each got a paper route. So we had 2 paper routes. And we would.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll get right to that.
Well, let me say something right before you do.
Okay.
But go ahead.
And so basically we ended up getting multiple jobs to make our house payment. Both of us, we stepped up, and I'm proud of doing that. And it was not easy, but we'd pack our son. He was probably 5 or 6, pack him in his pajamas over our shoulder, put him in the back seat, cover him up with a pillow. He'd go to bed. We'd drive him around and deliver the papers. You know what I mean? And we asked him, we said, did you know what a financial bind we were in back then? He said, I had no idea. I thought it was fun. And I kind of wondered why we were delivering newspapers, but I liked it. I had my little bed in the back seat, and I was ashamed of it for so long, but at the same time, we stepped up and did what we had to do. And it never affected him. You know what I mean? It affected him later on in life because I told him about it, and he said, wow, that's crazy. You and Mom both did that.
Yep.
So, but
well, maybe, and that'll give him something to look out for.
Yeah.
That'll give him something to look out for. I mean, who would have thought a housing market crash would affect
everything?
I mean, what does the post office and the housing market have to do? I don't know.
Okay, so when that was part of the Postal Service too. That's when they put the legislation in that they had to pay $5 billion per year to pre-fund health benefits for retirees that aren't even born yet. These people aren't even born yet. We have to pay. Postal Service has to pay $5 billion a year for it. That's why we're broke. And that's when the Postal Service just went 2006, and it's just been sinking ever since. So that's why routes got cut. Everything, you know what I mean?
Right. See, I had no clue.
Yeah. It was a whole swarm of stuff, but Stefan, I appreciate that. Mike, Sleepy Mike.
So yeah, guys. So I know most of you in here have seen this, but the guy he's to my right on screen. See, look, I can't even. He's to my right on screen, but he probably looks to my left for y'all. Anyway, this guy, he puts. Sometimes I'll see 5 or 6 a day, but there's always 2 or 3, and he doesn't miss a day very often. But he puts up an inspirational post. It might be something simple, and there's really some in there that have got me thinking. I refrain from putting a big, long, drawn out comment on there. I kind of drop a like, and that goes back to what I said earlier about me talking things over with myself, in my inner monologue thing. But some of them posts, Ryan, have impacted me on a fairly hard level. They've really impacted me.
You don't know how much that means to me, man. You really don't, because let me tell you my thought process behind it. My Instagram is it's all over the place. I haven't found my niche, but maybe this is what it is. I post funny shit, I post inspirational shit, but everything I do, minus the beard stuff's my opinion, or what I'm in beard, stuff like that, just the general stuff. But the funny shit, the inspirational shit, if it hits one person, and I'll be sitting there looking at Instagram having a shit day, and somebody will post this damn thing that just makes me laugh, and my whole thing has changed. My whole mindset's changed. And then I'll read something that's deep and my whole mindset changes another day. So for me, in my head, the funny stuff, I'm not posting it just to be a comedian. I'm not a comedian. I work at the post office and I like beard shit. That's it. I post it because somebody out there is going to think I've got a twisted sense of humor, and that's fine. And then somebody else is going to read that and think, you know what? I needed that today. I needed that laugh today. You don't know what they just did before they looked at it. You don't know. You know what I mean? And then there's the deep inspirational stuff that I find that speaks to me. And when it speaks to me, it absolutely gets on there, you know?
Hey, Mason, how's it going, buddy?
And Instagram, sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent now. Go ahead. A lot of us guys, I felt so alone here because I don't have any friends. He's my best friend, guys. I mean, you guys are all my best friends. I've got Mike, Sleepy Mike used to work for me, and he lives 3 hours away. We never hang out. He would do once in a while when he comes into town, but I don't have friends in town. I'm the postmaster. I know everybody. I'm friendly with everybody. I have nobody I go hang out with. You guys are the guys I hang out with, and you guys literally save me. You keep me sane. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, I know I'm not the only one. I know, I mean, we're here on a Saturday night and there's people in the chat that aren't hanging out with their friends at the bar or the pool hall or whatever. Yep. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you don't have to say that, whatever, but I don't even want to start calling people out, but there has been days that, if I can give anybody anything, make that like on their IG post, make a comment on an IG post. It can make somebody's day just as much as the post.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
it can actually go, it can mean more.
It can. Ron will say something on a post, and Ryan and Dave, Bearded Motive, I can't even start naming. I'm sorry. There's too many. And I'll look down and see that comment, and it's like, that's awesome, man.
Yep. 100%. I totally
G,
agree.
That's another one, man. There's a lot more for me, IG and this community. It's not about beard shit. That's our common denominator. It's not about beard shit. You know what I mean?
That's
what brought us together.
Right. That's the seatbelt in the vehicle.
Perfect.
That's the seatbelt in the vehicle.
Yeah. Ryan G, man, he's new to the community, and he will. He said he's like asking me questions, and he's like, "Man, I'm so sorry, I'm bugging you." But you know what? I get where he's coming from, because in the real world, outside of this community,
yes,
people are assholes, and
absolutely,
you can bug the shit out of them. And it took him a while to warm up and realize this is how the community rolls. Mm-hmm. Ryan G, anybody in this chat, dude, you can message him any time of the day. And you know what I mean? Yep. Obviously, some guys are busy and can't get to their phone right then, but they're going to get back to you, man.
100%.
And I'm trying to get Sleepy Mike in on this. Sleepy Mike will not use IG. He has one, but he's freaking Facebook, man. And he gets on fights all the time. I'm like, God damn, Mike, it's not the same. Just get over there and get in there, Yeah. But it's okay, Mike. There's a lot of guys in here that don't have an IG,
Yep. E-Rock's one of them. He's in here. He was in here. Yep. I wish I could tell exactly who I was in here, but yeah, E-Rock's one of them. Yep. Sleepy Mike hadn't even DM'd me back from where I sent him that link that night.
He never will.
He looked at it.
He never will. And don't take it personal. Don't take it personal.
No,
it's just Sleepy Mike.
Well, because see, I'd never talked to him before, and I sent him that link, and I got to thinking, I was like, Ryan, I don't know if I don't know if this guy's coming or not. He's like, no, he's coming. He won't check his IG.
Yeah. Stefan, exactly, man. Ryan G, Barbado Joe didn't reply to the circus cows. Oh, Tyson. Man, I'm
I hear you.
Me and Tyson have never become close. And you know why? We're so much alike. I've gotten that. From me listening to his streams, me and him are a lot alike. Do you know how we become friends? Me and you? Do you remember? Do you know how? Like, you'd message me all the time. You messaged me all the time.
The very
At the time.
Message.
You tell the story. However you felt. I'm not going to take offense to it, but I guarantee you, I did not ever hit you up at first.
Well, you did once. That's what started it. One time, but only once.
Okay, only once.
It was about a product. We was in a live, and it was actually during the live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We was both still in that live, and you was like, you messaged me about. They was talking about a product, and I think I said something about how good it was, and it was like really super new. It just come out. Okay. And I think you said something along the lines, "Oh man, you already got that? How is it?" And well, that goes back to the product or the scent descriptions that I've always given. Mm-hmm. Can you describe it? And I was like, "Oh yeah, I can describe any scent." Like, I mean, it might go over your head.
Yeah. Oh, it did. It did. The son of a bitch can describe anything in more detail than the maker. I guarantee it. But that's how our friendship started, is he would message. I probably reached out. I remember it was the Dan C. It was Monday night.
It was just at one time. And then the next day I was like, well, because see, I always, when I very, very, very first come into the community, for some reason, I don't know why, but I would get you and Camo Cam mixed up. And I think it had something to do with y'all's profile picture at the time. Your profile picture is completely different now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But at the time, it was something to do with the profile picture, I think. And I would always get you and Camo Cam mixed up. Okay. Not your name or anything. It was just when I would go to
talking to, or
I was like, that'd be that was that Redbeard Ryan C guy. And then I'd be like, wait, no, that was Camo Cam. And then I just confused anyway. That's that. But that's And I remember we talked about products. Like that was the first probably 5 to 10 conversations.
Oh yeah.
And I said something one day, and I was just taking a little friendly poke at you, and you said, "All right, you bastard," and I was like, "Okay,
I like this dude."
Okay, we can take a joke.
It's on.
Game on. No. I didn't take a shot at you. I got beard mail.
Fuck you, Mike.
What do you say? I don't see it.
I get Ryan and the singer for Rascal Flatts mixed up. God damn it.
So no, I said that wrong. I got a product in, and yours didn't come yet. We both ordered it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we both ordered it.
Exactly what it was. You got it, and mine was on the way. Yep.
You fucking bastard.
Yeah.
That's right there. That right there is when it really started.
Yeah.
Because I had talked to people through DMs that they didn't understand my humor. They were most likely just not into DMing people, talking to people. They didn't care. They didn't want to. They didn't want to be helpful. They didn't want to this. They didn't want to that. That's totally fine. But I mean, that's I found that. I found that guy that cut up with me, carry on with me, but also get serious if the situation warrants.
Ryan G, I figure like I can hit him up anytime, and in my head I know I can hit anybody up anytime, but he approached me just like you did. He started asking me, like I probably talked to him, and then he started messaging me. Then he'd message me again. Then he'd apologize for asking me so many questions. I'm like, dude, no. That's awesome. And that's probably my fault that I come off like that because I'm just the more reserved. You know what I mean?
Right.
Did you see Clint's comment?
Was it the one I highlighted?
Oh, I missed it. I was talking probably. Oh, the worst cute. Yeah, Clint, I can imagine, man. I can only imagine. I have no idea what you deal with, brother, but
yeah,
man, anytime you need to talk.
He's in management for I think what is a pretty sizable paramedic service.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I can't imagine a paramedic service needing a lot of managers if they were not sizable.
Oh,
If that makes sense. Yeah. Hang on, what got said there? Right there. There it was. I had seen a comment from Tyson, and I knew what comment he was referring to on there.
Eric, man, I'll make that drive, dude. Let me know as soon as you know. I'm about 8 hours away. I'll grab Sleepy Mike to get some vacation time in, and we'll take a road trip.
He can sleep the whole way down there, and you can drive.
Exactly. A girl sleep all day, and I'll drive. No. How far are you from Denver? You're close.
Who, me? Oh, yeah. No. I'm
How
at
far?
least 14, 15 hours.
Okay, I'm about
maybe
8.
further.
I'm about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
It's a while. It's a ways away, but
I know when I was in Western Oklahoma, where I was at was 3 hours from here, and we went right over the Colorado line one time. The only time I've ever been to Colorado, actually. And we was 7 hours in, 7 to 8.
Really?
So that's 10 to 11 right there, and then however far Denver is up in there.
Denver's pretty close to the border, I thought.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, it could be. I thought
pretty close to the border. It's not. I mean, it's not right on the border, but it's east. It's very east Colorado.
We was in southeast, and it was still flat, like that part of Oklahoma and that part of Texas and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I just figured Denver being a mountainous, snowy place, I just figured it would be way off in there somewhere. It might be like East Central.
Yeah. Turtle says Oklahoma City's 11 hours to Denver.
City's 11 hours. Well, hell, that's not as bad as I thought then. Okay. Yeah.
See, and I'm about 8. I'm about 9. Probably.
So then what we're looking at is about 2 hours into Colorado is where Denver's probably going to be then.
Okay. Yeah. So Mike, I got a question for you in the chat, man. I sent you a picture of Bam. Bam took a picture of. Did you see his IG post at Chick-fil-A in Athens, Georgia? That's where Mike's from.
Really?
Athens, Georgia is where Mike's from.
Oh, wow.
And so I sent it to him, and he never, that fucker never replies.
Right. Yeah. 2 to 3 hours to the border from Denver. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Yep.
Yeah. So if it's 11 hours from Oklahoma City, then it is 13 and a half hours to 14 hours for me. Depending on my work situation. Depending on my work situation, I'm not afraid to make that drive,
and that's me too. If I've got plenty of time to plan it, I'd love to.
Right.
I'm not close to anywhere. Vegas is if we had a Vegas meetup, that's the closest for me. Closest big city,
Right.
Even like Copper Tyson. Copper Tyson's like, next time you're in Salt Lake City, hit me up and we'll meet up. I never go to Salt Lake City because it's 5.5 hours away. Vegas is 4. So I go to Vegas if I go to a big city. This is pre-COVID, obviously, but
Right.
Yeah.
Right. 100%. Yep.
Yeah.
Look what Liam's
leaving with pounds. Especially if it's a Sober Chef Eric meetup.
Right.
He'll know all the legit places.
He was talking about weed.
Oh, God. Let's go, man.
He's leaving with regular pounds too, though. Yeah.
Yeah. That shit's probably not legal in Florida yet, is it?
How far it is? More like how long does it take to get out of Texas? Yeah. Dude, hey, I think if you was to start in the very, very top, the little square part of Texas in the top northwest corner, and you was to go down, never leave the state of Texas, and go down as far to the tip.
I feel like driving through fucking Mexico.
I think that would take you more than a day.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that would take you more than a day. I think it would be at least a day. Yeah. That's many hundreds of miles right there.
Hey, Brian, thanks for coming in, brother. All right on, Liam.
My wife ain't letting me go anywhere without her. Yeah. And back to this stress thing. So you know, to deal with this stress, you know, that we're talking about. And every stressful situation warrants a different, you know, a different means of dealing with it. And I am as absolute far from an expert as you can possibly get, you know, but some of the ways I deal with it is right here in this community.
Oh
I mean,
God, yeah.
that is a big one for me. Used to, that's, and this kind of goes back to what I said a while ago about me getting better, you know, about holding stuff in and then flying off the handle. Used to, I didn't have nowhere to go. I didn't have anybody to talk to. All my friends, all my ex-friends still act like I used to. So I stay plumb away from them. You know, that's just all there is to that. And matter of fact, one of them cussed me out the other day on Facebook Messenger, which I deactivated my Facebook. And I thought I wiped the messengers off my phone, but on my tablet, I seen it. This dude was cussing me out. And I mean, I was like, you know what? I didn't even respond to him. I almost responded to him. He's like, well, I mean, you know, next time you see me, say that and see what happens. But I didn't. I just went ahead and wiped Messenger off my tablet. And, you know, and sometimes that's, you know, sometimes you got to confront stuff head on. But other times that's not the best way to do it.
Exactly.
And knowing the difference in that is, that's, yeah.
It's hard to decipher, you know.
Right.
Your natural instinct
Yeah.
wants to be like, fuck this, you know.
Right.
And then you have to use your rational brain.
Right. Gary, we didn't start till 7 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock your time. Yeah, we got a late start today, buddy. But yeah, I mean that's you know, and that's a big one right there. Actually, that might be the biggest, is knowing how to, because I don't care who you are, there's going to be a stressful situation pop up in your future at some point, especially this year. But let's just take 2020 out of the equation. It's going to happen regularly. It's going to happen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we all got to find a way to deal with that. And if this community is okay, let's say there's 31 people in the chat right now. If 15 of you guys turn to this community to deal with that stress, then so be it. I mean, you know,
absolutely.
Don't think, man, they call it the beard community. What really is it? Beard oil? So I can't turn to that community because, I mean, it's something that we can live without. It's not something that's the most important thing in the world, you know, stuff like that.
It's
so
almost,
you know,
like the community needs a different name.
Right.
That brings up, sorry,
It
keep going, and then I'll tell a story.
It's like, I mean, it's like that, you know, it's like people won't take the good stuff as serious as they should, because this community can heal. You know what I mean? It can heal things. It can help things. It can alleviate stress. It can make hardships seem less hard, or actually lessen their burden. You know, it really can. I'm proof of it. You know, that's all there is to it. So, I mean, and that being said, you know, now you got to take it a step further, and you know, I don't know if there's any women in here. If there's women in here, I apologize. But us as men, we have to do something to try and help take the stress away from our wives, if we got grown children. My daughter's 8, so she ain't got, I mean, she stresses over stuff, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You know, stuff that can be pretty simply fixed. I mean, it's not as simple to fix a house payment that you don't have, or a broken leg that you know, it's kind of hard to fix stuff like that, you know, not being able to go to work because you got COVID.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's stuff that's a little bit more challenging to fix, or, you know, to deal with the stress on it, you know. But yeah, knowing how to do that. And like, I mean, I can't sit here and claim that I know how to do it, because my wife is kind of like you explained to your wife. She stresses over everything. I mean, down to cleaning the house.
Oh yeah.
The second she wakes up on Sunday morning, if I'm still asleep because I stayed up late Saturday night, if she can't start cleaning the house, the first second she gets up Sunday morning, she is stressed out. And I'll be honest, I still don't know how to deal with that 100%. I mean, I say the same thing every time. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help you with it. You just got to ask,
Yeah. Yeah.
But she won't ask. My wife is not a communicator
Very good at
by
all.
any means. I'll just say it. She's horrible at it. She is not a communicator at all. Like she holds stuff in worse than I do. I mean, she is not a communicator at all. And my boy, he's coming close to being grown, and he's noticed it since he was about 14 or 15. He started noticing it,
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. And I kind of think he takes after her on that a little bit. He's not as bad, but he does take after her, a little bit. So
I like Tyson's comment right there.
I
absolutely can see that, Tyson.
Yeah.
I was seriously worried about starting this channel with Mick. You can ask him.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to get on this side of it. And, I say right now, I don't give a crap about subs. And, if we can just have some place for guys to hang out. But once the subs start rolling in, and you know what I mean? I want to try and keep myself the same way, but who the hell knows? I'm not judging anybody.
No.
And I'm not saying you've done that. Don't take it that way. But I'm saying I didn't know if I wanted to get over to that being on camera side of the community versus being in the chat side of the community.
Yeah.
And so I want to keep it, at least our platform, the most we can as part of being in the chat on screen, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
It does in my mind. I don't know if I'm conveying it right.
No, we just talked about that. You know what I mean? You can talk yourself into, you can explain something, to yourself, in your inner monologue, but when you try to put it into words, it's just a bunch of, I don't know, the human brain works in a very, very strange way. And Tyson, I know what you mean. I mean, I can definitely see what you mean.
Well, we won't get into it, but we've definitely heard things.
Yeah.
And I guarantee it, we haven't heard anything.
Oh, no.
And I don't know if I want to know. You know what I mean? I don't know. What's up, Dagan?
Billy Rogers. Hey, Billy's been taking some shots at me.
Those were good, dude.
They were
so good, man.
Yeah. That was a good one, Billy. That was a good one, Billy. If we were beard therapy, you would get a coin for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Those damn ecto coolers, those were good.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, boy.
Oh man, Liam,
that's a good one.
I don't
have an answer for that, Liam. I really don't. But that's a real thing right there.
This is one of the times I can't convey what I'm thinking.
I can't either. I can't put into words what
that might be the question. That's probably the question of the night. I mean,
my mind exploded when I read that right there, because that is a real thing. And Liam, don't think that don't work in reverse also. There's a time where people have to be called out, and it doesn't have to be publicly. I don't mean publicly. There's a time where people have to be checked. Let's call it that.
That's perfect. I like that. Yeah.
There's a time where people have to be checked, whether they check themselves, whether they're checked by, whether Ryan checks me or I have to check him. But that right there, somebody can make a habit out of checking other people.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see what I mean there?
Absolutely, and that can
become a habit.
Yeah.
And I think what he's saying on that positivity to a fault, when you make positivity a habit, it's like you're forcing it, and it's not real. It's not real positivity, if that makes sense. Uh-oh, Ryan's froze. Can you hear me?
No, I'm here. Yeah.
You're moving again.
I'm just listening.
And see that, and this right back again. It goes to, I can't explain that right, but I have seen people that I could tell that there was something bothering them. It doesn't matter if it was anger, if it was stress, if they were sad about something. Maybe their wife left them, maybe their girlfriend left them, maybe their child was sick. But I have seen people force positivity and make it a habit. And because it was a habit, now I'm not saying that there's any such thing as bad positivity, but sometimes that positivity,
just sometimes it fucking pisses you off.
right,
I'll say
it can be unhealthy for you.
There you go.
For the person that's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so yeah, I mean it's that's a real thing. But to answer that question, I mean I can't. I don't think you could measure when positivity becomes positivity to a fault. Every person's gonna. I mean, every person's got their meter. You know, there's a point. Everybody's got that point, but I can't call what that point is for anybody, even myself.
I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say what's on my mind. Shout out to Beards and Banjos. Brian is hands down. I'll say it publicly. You can post it. I don't care. The most underrated reviewer, content creator there is out there.
Oh, absolutely.
That guy has so much knowledge and videos and professionally done and everything. And shout out to you, Brian, for, hitting the 1,000 subs. But in my opinion, that should have happened in a month.
Yep.
Not a month. I mean, you know what I mean? It should have happened in 8 months, 8 months, with as good a content as that guy was putting out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Oh, I 100%.
And not downplaying anything. It's so weird how it works. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like that dude's channel is legit.
I feel like Joe had something else that he added this right here too, but I'm not seeing it. And I might be wrong. There might not be nothing there. He might have just been adding to something I was saying. But I feel like there might have been something else. Okay. I can see that. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll buy that. I'll buy that. I'll buy that all day. Yep.
Yeah, I will too.
Yep. I'll buy
because
that.
It's like there's a part of honesty. It's a slippery slope. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like when your wife asks if I look fat in these pants. There's just a time that you just to appease her. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. I get what you're saying. 100% truth all the time can hurt, but at the same time, I don't even have an answer for that. That's left me speechless, but I know what you're saying. Exactly.
Man, I'll tell you what, dude, I'm not, I can't take no credit for this. I can't take no, yes, I come up with the idea for let's talk about this stress and stuff, but I come up with that idea off of Ryan's Instagram post. So nobody can give me credit for this. This is all Ryan. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to throw something down. I heard some things last night that, that saddened me. And I was like, you know what? And honestly, it stressed me out a little bit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a stress stream. You know what I mean? We're just going to talk about stress, how to deal with stress, hardships, stuff like that. And I tell you what, the chat has not disappointed tonight.
No, thank you guys.
Man, that is, JG, what's up, brother?
Hey, Johnny, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining us.
You know what? Let's say something. Let's say something about Johnny Grooms. I think he's finally accepted that little bit of gray he's got right there. I haven't seen him dye his beard in a long time.
He hasn't. He hasn't. That gray is badass.
It's awesome.
Gray is badass.
I would kill for that.
I know, right?
Such an awesome little stripe, dude. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, guys, man, you guys are killing it.
Man, I love that comment, brother.
Yep.
Brian, absolutely. I know you almost quit, man. I watched every video of yours, and I would see when you'd get down, and I'd message you, and, dude, you quit. I'll come to your house and break your neck. I mean, yeah.
Check it out.
I love that comment.
Yep. Yep. I'll buy that also.
Man, look at Donald. Hey, Sleepy Mike's really good at yoga. He could teach you.
Really?
Oh man. Oh yeah, he does all those girl poses and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow. Jim, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Hey, you know what? While we're here, Kyle, are we still good for that? What me and you talked about?
Kyle, I'm calling you out, man. I've got gray in my beard and I don't care. You should care, man. That's badass. You should care and be glad that you have it, dude.
Well, I think what he's saying is
I know what he's saying. I'm just playing a joke. I'm just playing a joke. Yeah. Mick's gonna do ASMR. I do poses for the IG. That is, if we can ever get Mike to let loose, man, he is the funniest son of a bitch you'll ever meet in your life. I swear to God.
Right.
Oh my God.
Let's see. We are an hour and almost 15 minutes in.
You guys want a giveaway?
You guys want to do a giveaway?
Should we do a giveaway?
Should we do one? And hey, full disclosure right now, this giveaway is sponsored by Irish Whisker. So everybody give him a thank you in the chat, please.
Irish Whisker in the chat.
Liam said no.
Nope. Liam, you're a stud, man. That's what we want here.
Guys, what it is.
Irish Whisker is Kyle. He's in the chat. Yep. Give him a thanks.
His name's Kyle.
Awesome.
Awesome, dude. Awesome, dude. He's got a channel. He's getting it started. Everybody give him a sub if you don't mind. And what it is, we're going to do a $25 Anointed AK gift card. And I assume, I'm 99% sure on this, that the winner will get with Kyle, Irish Whisker. His IG, does it have any underscores? It doesn't, does it?
No, his IG doesn't.
Yeah, his IG's the same.
Yeah, go give him a follow. He's an awesome dude.
Yep. Get with that. I'm gonna pull up a random number generator.
You want me to do it?
Whatever you want to do, brother.
No, I don't
got
care.
one.
You got it. Go for it.
Right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. We got 25 people in here. Choo. Okay. I have got the range. I have got the number. And all right, guys. Dan C rules. We're just going to call it Dan C rules from now. Only guess once. First number on my screen gets it. All that. As soon as I give the number range, you are free to guess. As soon as I give the number range, that is the word go. And with that, I'm going to give Ryan the number so he can help me watch here. Put it in the private chat. Okay, guys. The number range is between 10 and 20. Go. Oh, he changed his channel name. Kyle changed his channel name. I was already subbed to him. Ryan, I cannot hear or see you.
Sorry.
Yep, you're good. Okay, we got a winner. We got an early winner.
We got, man, I don't see it. Oh, yeah, we do. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we got an early winner. Okay.
Jim Riley. Congrats, brother.
Congratulations, brother.
Number 14.
Camera is the other way. Hey, guy, I'm just going to say something right here. Eric Kennedy and Donald Long, me and you's going to have a talk because 12 is my lucky number.
And Billy Rogers. And Billy Rogers.
Yeah, but Eric and Donald, they always guess 12.
Really?
Every single time. I'm just kidding, guys. But seriously, though, so I'll tell you why 12 is my lucky number. My birthday is on the 12th. My daughter's birthday is on the 12th. My son's birthday is on the 12th. My anniversary is on the 12th. That's why 12 is my lucky number. The only oddball is my wife's. Her birthday's on the 18th. Of course, all of them are different months. You got January, May, October, and February.
Do you want to adopt my son, Jackson?
Is his on the 12th?
His birthday is 12. Okay, on 12/12 of 12, he turned 12.
Wow.
December 12th, 2012, he turned 12. And he was born at 12:48.
That is wicked.
Which 48 is a divisible of 12. So, yeah, his lucky number's 12 too.
Jim, congratulations, buddy. And what you're going to do is you're going to get on Instagram and you're going to hit up Irish Whisker. Okay. I see what he's saying. Sadie, hush. Can you entertain the crowd for a second, Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely. Eric, your birthday is January 13th. Hey, fellow Capricorn, I'm the 8th. 12/12/12 is Aaron Rodgers Day. Right on. So congrats on Jim. Make sure you message Irish Whisker on IG. You've got IG, right, Jim?
Yeah, if not, we can get you set up with something.
If not, then
if not, he can hit one of us up.
Yeah, he can hit us up.
And we can get with Kyle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you tried Anointed, Jim?
Okay, Jim's got it. Yep. You know what I got?
What?
Oh.
What is that?
That's peanut butter fudge.
What the hell?
He says he has not tried them yet.
Jim Riley, are you Mets, Jets, and Islanders fan?
Do what now?
I just asked Jim if he's the Jim Riley Mets, Jets, and Islanders fan.
Oh.
On IG in his bio. Unfortunately,
really?
Right on, man. I didn't follow you because you followed like 1,000 people and didn't have that many followers, so I didn't know if it was a real account or not. Sorry, brother. I got you.
Look what's
Stefan. You know what Mick has? Not a full head of hair.
I thank you. I ain't tried crap. I use Bay Area and Copper Johns. Don't think anything else will work better in my beard.
Those are two awesome top companies, Liam.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. Absolutely.
You haven't used Bay Area much, have you? Didn't you? Have you even used them? Mm-hmm. Didn't you get 1 cent and you gave it away because it was a cookie smell?
Yep.
Dude, you need to get on Bay Area. They've got a great feel.
Nah, I don't want to try that crap.
They've got a great carrier blend.
Yeah.
Don't buy the cookie scent.
No, crap.
Yeah.
I got the modem on the way.
What? I didn't even know that. Seriously?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. When did you order it?
When did I order that? Yesterday?
Nice.
You know what? Hang on. I ordered a Twitch hat too. Oh, I can't bring my email up. Never mind. Yeah. No, I got it. Well, I don't got it, but I got a couple of samples here. But we've been testing that other stuff. So, shit. I don't know how long he's been there.
Joe.
I'm sorry, brother. I didn't know how long he was there, man. I wasn't even paying attention down there.
No, that's all right, man. That's all right.
How long were you sitting there?
Oh, it doesn't matter, but I'm toothless, if that helps. I've completely lost all my dental appliances. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
You're getting some fake choppers, huh?
I'm gonna get those hippo ivory teeth that
right on,
Washington had.
God, Joe's probably been back there for 2 hours waiting. When are these assholes letting me on?
That's okay. When we have our quarterly Mick and Ryan visit on therapy, revenge is a dish messer of cold, right, boys?
Exactly.
Now you were talking about something when I decided I wanted to jump in, because I wasn't going to jump in. I don't want to necessarily take it back. If it should pop up again, maybe I'll address. If not, I can just slink back off into the dark living room that
we want to hear it, man.
We want to hear it.
Gary. Well, Gary, I did do my stuff with Ari, and I guess because you guys, when we were talking about honesty and stuff, is hey, boo. Before what?
Did you get on that IG live a while ago, Ryan, and see
I'll do it tomorrow.
Bella?
I want you to go to bed.
Yep, I did.
She clowned the shit out of me.
Well, it's already 9:20, so
What did she do? I
we
missed
can do it
that
tomorrow
part.
morning.
She was clowning on me.
Was she? I missed that part.
Yeah.
I saw her and JG going at it pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't hit my mute. I thought I hit my mute.
You're good.
Oh, no, you're good, buddy.
I just think that like lives like these are what need to exist, I guess, more than anything. When we started doing therapy, there were a few lives, and I want to see guys who create lives, not to create them to get subs, not to create them to get beer company guys on there, but to have beer talk and then maybe have an angle. You know, how many? I look at it this way as programming. If we were watching, cable TV, and there were 30 different cop shows, which at one time it seemed like there was, or detective procedurals, right?
Right.
Let's try not to do what everyone else is doing. Let's try to go to that next level. And there's been some buzz going on, and this is just gonna be my opinion right here. No one is ever going to match Dan C's sub count in the time he did it. It's just not going to happen, And I agreed with you, Ryan. A guy like Brian should be getting those subs. Should be, for the amount of work.
Yeah.
But some of these newer dudes who are really just all about the sub count. And,
yeah.
I mean, it's the bearded community. How much money do you really think you're going to earn?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly, yeah.
And it's that greed or jealousy or whatever you want to call it. That's, I think, the biggest crux of drama in this entire community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because to me, that's what brings up the most negativity. Is this? It's coming from the reviewers. It's not coming from anywhere else.
No.
I mean, and in the chat, if you don't, where else is the negativity coming from? It's coming from this guy having a beef with this guy, and it's usually someone whose face is on a screen, whether they're doing beard product reviews or something else. They usually have this public platform that they have chosen to engage in.
That's absolute perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's never any beef between Ryan G and Stefan.
No.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And if there was, it would be handled in the DMs in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Joe, that's exactly why we love beard therapy. That's why we have the D93 crew. It brings us together for something different. That's why it inspired me and Mick to do this show.
Right.
Not to copy, but we want something because this is what guys need. This is what guys like. Do you know what I mean?
I totally know.
I got tired as a consumer. Don't get me wrong. I love the lives that have the owners on there to talk about their products. But God damn it, when you have the same owner on 15 different lives in 4 days and you hear the same spiel, you're just kind of done. You know what I mean? If we ever have a company owner on, I mean, me and Mick haven't even talked about it, but I want a BFE that you've never heard of.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just wish, because there are a preponderance of lives, I'm not saying there should be fewer lives. I'm saying the lives should be more original in whatever way that is. Like you guys tonight decided, screw it, we're going to talk about fucking stress, man, because it has been a hell of a year. Just to be able to do that. No owner. No, we did have a giveaway, thanks to Kyle, but, none of that usual kind of jazz. But the ability to be able to talk about something like that, I think, is a pretty big deal. You're not getting that on every other guy's live. It may come up as a conversation, but you guys, I know, had the intent tonight to make this a central part of your broadcast. And I think it's important. Did you guys were mentioning it. Did you see the response in the chat to that?
Oh my God, I couldn't be. Yeah, that was insane.
Wow.
Like everybody said something, and not just like yes, no, like they had sentences or paragraphs. So that resonated. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And I don't know what it is. For me and Johnny, it's just like, getting crass for an hour and talking with community members or owners for an hour. That's
Exactly.
our thing, But you're right, Ryan. If I keep seeing the same damn owner, or if we're just only going to talk about beer products, well, aren't you already doing that in your reviews? Kinda. I don't know. With the amount of lives I'm seeing, I would like to have a struggle to say, do I really want to go to this live? Like I DVR, I'm going to DVR his, like that kind of thing.
Exactly.
I don't have that struggle because most lives I know it's going to be going on.
Yeah.
This is like one of the only must-see lives for me out there. I try to be here every Saturday night.
Yeah, appreciate that, Joe.
We appreciate that.
I don't know. I guess I'm just frustrated because as I was listening to the stress talk, and I think a lot of us come in here not to have any fucking stress, right? This is an escape. Exactly.
This is the out.
This is the out. And to have the drama that keeps rearing its ugly head, and we just got done with an amazing auction, right?
Oh, God.
An amazing auction showing how good everyone could be. And then to have this stuff nipping at the heels that's started back up, I don't know. It just as a friend of mine says, it grinds my pepper, baby.
It does me too, and it rides the wave, and it's just I don't think it's ever going to change. This will end, and then we'll be good for a while, and then something else will happen, and then we'll be good for a while, then something else will happen. Yeah.
But the more channels we get like this, like seriously, like non-creator content guys who have things to say, who don't have a dog in the sub follower, whatever race. Those are the lives we need.
Exactly.
Because those guys come in drama free, right?
Yeah.
So,
and we got this idea of the giveaways from Beard Therapy. We are never going to announce giveaways. We're just not going to do it. Yep. And we might go a freaking year without a giveaway, and that's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we might just pop one up. Me and Mick might decide to buy something and give it away. But we're never going to announce it to get guys in here. And it's fine that you guys that do that. That's fine. That's your call. But we're just not going to do that. You know what I mean?
Just not going to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would love, I thought about this driving the other day. I'm like, you know what? It's like, I imagine if you look at a genealogy tree, like Therapy is Happy Days. Okay. The TV show Happy Days. And Redbeard and Mick are Mork and Mindy. And then we're going to get a Laverne and Shirley. And then we're going to get a Joni Loves Chachi, where we have a bunch of guys with a similar sensibility, but with their own take. That come from a core group of guys that like to hang out and do things a certain way. Now, maybe I'm the only guy that's going to dig that, but I would really like to see that because I'd love to see what you guys have done. And there are other guys out there that have valid stuff to say, like James Pershing. Love that man. I would love to see him on the screen.
Brett,
Eric
James,
Kennedy, love that man. You guys are already building regulars that your names are coming into your head where you're like, I would like to see that guy in this seat, It's just getting over the same hump that kept you guys from not doing this for a while and getting the exposure and doing it and just saying, because all it is talking, boys. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right. I've run off at the mouth enough.
It's just friends hanging out,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sleepy might get a Stable Unleashed giveaway. Is that Stable the wrestler, Mike? Or what?
Yeah, I think so. So let's make a quick announcement here. Now, I don't know when it will be, but at some point, we have a guest that not many in the community know. I believe the only ones that know him are myself, Ryan, maybe I know Brett Berlin knows him. James Pershing knows him. Joe and Johnny might know him, but I'm not even 100% sure. His name's Alfred. Nobody knows him, but at some point we're going to have him on. Joe, do you know Alfred?
I don't.
Alfred's a good guy. We're going to introduce him to the community. And
that's a wonderful thing. We've got Mac, who I met through Mick and Mac. Mac with the cheese. I like the guy. I think he's got a killer beard. He's on Therapy this week just for the purpose of I want you guys who don't know him to know him.
Mac's a dick. He grows that fucking beard in 7 months. Are you kidding me? Get the hell out of here.
Donald Long, thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
I'm joking. Mac's a stud.
I got Stephen Chase.
So yeah, we will.
Alfred will bring a lot to the table.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, I had something I was going to say, and now I've forgotten it. What was it? I went to typing in the private chat. Joe, check that private chat if you can.
Gotcha.
You know,
it all clicked. Once you did that, it all clicked.
He's got a hell of a beard. Alfred's got a hell of a beard.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember. Okay. Yeah.
Tell me that's not going to be a good show.
That is going to be good stuff.
It's going to be a good show.
Mac's beard is glued on. I didn't know this, but Mac had brought Anthony
Rosasco.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Anthony Rosasco. I saw that in our charity the other night. I was thinking that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think what was Anthony's first live? It's been.
You mean in the chat?
Recently.
First live
the first live he was in where we seen him. It was
a week ago, 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah, it was just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's become super active, man. Awesome dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we appreciate you, Anthony.
Absolutely.
Yours, he said.
Jay Cruz, I agree, buddy. I 100% agree. I know Jay Cruz has crossed the line from in the chat to content creator, but we still need to get him on. He's got too much personality.
Yeah.
We got to get him on here at some point.
I've asked him, but he's too big a star for therapy. I was like, "Oh, please, Jay Cruz, can I bathe in some of your light, Jay Cruz?" He's like, "See me in the New Year, punk. We'll talk about it later."
Me and Mick got down on our knees. We won't say what we did.
Jay Cruz, don't tell us about your private shit. I don't want to know that, Ryan.
No, we won't say what we did.
After hours,
on our knees and begged him to come on our show. No.
I'm just teasing. I love Jay Cruz. Jay Cruz, we do want him on therapy. We decided we would do it after the year. Jay Cruz had some commitments or some business to handle, and he said, let's talk about it after the year. So on therapy, somewhere in the hopefully January, February time, we're going to see. And here's another guy, this son of a gun, El Tomahawk.
Tommy's a stud. Hey,
That's
Tommy.
another guy. Just bring his ass on and just chat with the dude,
Yeah.
Another one of those solid guys you see in chats, and you're like, bring him on, talk to him.
I want him on, yep.
I ain't highlighting that one.
Which one?
Look at Johnny Grooms. I ain't begging anyone. You know why, Johnny? Because I book all the guests, so I do all the
yeah. Of course, Johnny's not begging anyone. That's awesome.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, Johnny. Me and Johnny's got to get on camera and do a live head shave one of these days.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
I'm not going to race him though. Johnny Groom's got that. He's got that crackhead speed when he goes shaking that head. Yeah.
Hey, Ken, how's it going?
Yeah, Kenny come in. Tommy come in.
What's going on,
Gary
brother?
Lewis? Nick don't love me. Don't beg anyone.
Yeah, I just ain't highlighting it.
Hey Mick, thanks for mailing me all your Chesapeake collection the other day. I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem.
I didn't have much.
You know what? I counted that today. So I run out of room on the display shelf, not the storage shelf, but the display shelf. I run out of room, and I was like, "What in the world?" I counted my Chesapeake, and I figured out I've got 35 cents from Chesapeake now.
Holy hell!
I did not know. I honestly did not even know Gary's ever even produced that many.
With
but
the cent of the month,
cent of the months, and the old line that he got rid of, and look what Johnny said. Don't beg anyone.
No. Oh, look at that! Like you said, let me know when you want to do a show.
Hey, Johnny, we'll do it. Well, man, let me get my replacement razor in. My good razor that I normally use, it freaking broke. The little screw that holds the blades in, it's got the cap on it. It's stripped out, and I contact. Hey, them guys have got really good customer service. Which I mean, nobody here really has a lot of use for them unless you're a head shaver. But Leaf Razor, I contacted them. I contacted them at like 2 a.m, and at like 8 the next morning, they got back with me. Said, okay, here's how we do replacements because you do have a lifetime warranty. We're going to send you a brand new razor free of charge, but we need you to send the old one back. Well, here's the thing. They didn't ask for any insurance obviously I'll send it back to them, but they didn't ask for any insurance to guarantee that I'll send it back. So, I mean, that's pretty good customer service as far as I'm concerned.
Outstanding customer service, yeah.
Because, man, there's a lot of parts on there that they can sandblast and repowder coat and put them back into use because there's only one bad part on it. You know, they could probably fix that screw and probably donate that razor to the homeless, to something like that. Do a giveaway with it, use it themselves, just sterilize it real good. I mean, people, you're always taught growing up, don't share razors.
Yeah.
Dude, go to the shave community. Them guys send razors back and forth to each other like nothing.
Do they? To borrow, huh?
They'll literally shave their head or shave their face with a straight razor and then throw it in the box for the guy it's going to next.
What the hell?
Yeah, they do so we do carrier blend testing and scent testing. They test edges. I mean, they test their consumable products too. But a guy, he'll start learning how to hone a razor, and he'll hone one up and he'll shave with it, and he'll say, "Oh man, that feels nice." So they got what they call face feel, kind of like what we call beard feel, except that face feel is with the razor. It's what the razor feels like on their skin. Does it have positive blade exposure? Anyway, I could go on forever. You're slacking. They'll just. I mean, and I'm sure they sterilize it, but just from what I was taught my whole life, don't share razors with nobody. You don't ever know what they have.
Mm-hmm.
No, not in that community.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's like one of them abandoned buildings that's full of junkies. You know what I mean? It's like sharing needles, baby. I don't care where it's been.
So how big is the shave community compared to the beard community? Do you know?
Oh, it dwarfs the beard community.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how Mick can keep a foot in both ponds. It's like Chris, company to be named later. He's got a foot in the knife community, and then that's supposed to be really, really huge too. And go ahead. What were you going to say, Mick?
My footprint in the shave community it was already small, and it's gotten smaller since we started doing these lives.
Okay.
But I mean, I still join what I can when I can. They don't have very many lives there. All their lives are on Facebook, which I am not a part of. There's a lot of there's Facebook lives for shaving, just like there is YouTube lives for the beard community. They just, for whatever reason, they do it on Facebook instead. Yep.
And not Instagram either?
There's a show every 2 weeks. This guy called So Sharp David and Chris Bailey, IMCDB. They do what they call Real Talk, kind of like Jay Hustle, but they only do it every 2 weeks. And they do it from 7 to 8 or from 8 to 9 Eastern. My time, it's 7 to 8. They do Real Talk, and hey, it gets heated in there sometimes.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard that about it. And that's what Chris said about the knife community. No pun intended. He said it's cutthroat. It's rough.
Right.
It's rough.
Wow.
I'm going to get off here, guys, but I just wanted to say one more thing because Donald Long said some nice things about me regarding the auction. I don't know if Ken is still in here. I know JG is. I just wanted to say that Ken and JG may not have had the quote-unquote glamour jobs, whatever that is, but they were so dialed in, man. And all the pre-work that they did, they got on and did a group chat to make sure. I mean, I said, Johnny, what's the next cent? Johnny was there. It's that that behind the scenes work that is not lauded that makes it run a lot more smoother than it's
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
Johnny and Ken sharing the screen with me, man, they were on top of it so much. It made things so easy.
That flowed so smooth.
Big props to those two guys. Big props to those two
Absolutely.
guys.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Thanks very much. I'm not hogging. I hate being on here. You know, you guys see enough of my old ass.
Well,
Just
fuck
remember-
you too, Joe.
I didn't mean to the way it sounded.
You ungrateful bitch.
I should have phrased it. There are other people who perhaps don't get as much screen time that may want my slot. My bad.
Oh, there you go.
I fucked the pooch on that one. All right, boys. See you later. Thanks,
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
He left it wide open. I had to
He
jump.
left it wide open. We had to. Yeah, it had to happen. It had to happen. Gary, no. My footprint in the swinger community is mighty big, son.
Oh
Mighty
man,
big.
yeah. You guys have no idea. You should hear the shit he tells me. You know, if there's two dudes going at it, he's in there. You know. All right, I better slow down on this.
Yeah.
I'll polish it off.
Way to slow down.
I know. I polished it off. Now I'm done. I do Connor reviews, but I just love. Oh, Eric, you're awesome,
shit.
man.
Oh, there's James.
James, what's up, brother? Let me just say something about. I don't want to take us down another dark path again, but talking about the stress and everything. This is also part of it. You know what I mean? This laughing, this poking and prodding at guys and making fun at, you know, and all good fun. It's all part of the stress relief process, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously, you guys all know that, but
well,
yeah.
this, Joe told us the other day that, and Joe's announced this in therapy, so I'm not telling his business, but if Joe can't be on screen, Johnny don't go on on therapy,
Yep.
And vice versa. Well, y'all noticed Ryan wasn't here last week. This is my release for the week right here, especially right now. I mean, you know, I can say I'm not that stressed about losing my job, but it's there. I mean, I've kind of, well, back to the stress thing. I've kind of suppressed it way back there, and I'm usually in a good mood. I mean, you know, for the most part. I think Ryan's seen me in a bad mood once or twice. You know, but other than that, I'm usually in a good mood. I can usually fight through, you know, stress that's going to really affect your mood. And
I don't mean to bring you down or anything, but how could you not be stressed, man? You've got a wonderful job and you're losing your job.
Nope. I mean, it's you know, it's mildly stressful. You know, we're if I wasn't as high up in the union as I was, I would be a lot more stressed because I wouldn't know what I know. You know, that would be I don't know if I'd be visibly stressed about that, but I would be more visibly stressed than I am.
I just hope you're being truthful, and I'm not saying you're not, but I just hope you're not suppressing it to try and act like you're okay. And I say that, let me tell you why I say that. If I found out I was losing my job at the first of the year or in April, like, dude, I don't know. We're in a different place mentally. I don't know if I could make it. Like, I'm going to need you guys big time.
Right.
And
that's
the only reason I asked. You know what I mean?
Right. No, and that's a perfectly valid question. No, nothing wrong. No, I'm man.
You've seemed like this the whole time. Like this whole time. He's not putting on a front.
Yeah,
this is in good. DMs. This is on good. Private calls. He's good with it.
So I have never been one to worry a whole lot about money. So, you know, there's guys out there, and I've had people ask me this, you know, well, how much money do you make? You buy all that beard stuff. Well,
you've had guys ask you that?
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, man, where do you get money for all that? I mean, don't worry about my hustle, son. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I takes care of business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, I mean, the money's fixing to dry up. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll be fine monetarily. I'll be fine. You know, and I won't be able to buy as much beard shit as I buy right now. You know, which hey, you know what? I haven't bought a whole lot here since I bought this computer.
Yeah.
Damn computer. There was a lot of beard oils went into this computer.
Oh yeah.
You know, but no, I'm not one to worry too much about money.
That's good.
Truth be told, I fucking hate money.
Oh God, I do too, man.
It ruins. Some people can handle it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Other people cannot. They cannot do it. They get a little taste of it and they cannot live without it. Happily.
Oh my God.
You know, yeah, they can breathe and eat.
You're driving me right into a story.
Have at it.
So growing up, my dad's sister was my favorite aunt. She was Aunt Betty. She was the aunt that would come and squeeze your cheeks and, oh, you're so cute. She was that stereotypical aunt you see in the movies. And God, I loved her. She was such a sweet lady. She drove an old car with no heater, the spring sticking out of the seat to work. She was, I think, a secretary at a trucking company or something. She lived in this little 1-bedroom apartment. She had nothing and she was so happy and she was so full of life.
Yep.
Well, when I was about 16, she got word that she got put in this guy that she cleaned his house when she was so poor, she got put in his will. And she got $1.5 million when he passed away. Had no idea. And right now, she's still alive. She's out of money. She has nothing. And she is the loneliest, most miserable person I've ever seen in my life. And it breaks my heart. She drove everybody away. Her mouth got the best of her. This is a complete 180 of a person of who she is.
Mm.
And now she's 75, living in a care center. Her Social Security and Medicaid is paying for that. You know, she's been through houses, boyfriends, cars, motorhomes, everything. And that's what pops in my head when I think of getting all this money.
Golly.
And it's not, I don't fault her. I'm just like you. Fucking money, whether you like it or not, money rules the fucking world, and it shouldn't.
Yep, it shouldn't.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It shouldn't.
Well, look at this right here. Here we this just segued us into something else I'm about to talk about. So I'm just going to read this out loud. Mick, I'm right there with you. I just got a letter yesterday saying I could lose my job in March. I'm so worried. It sucks that it had to happen the Friday before Christmas. Brother, trust me, I understand. So just to kind of go off of that, 272 employees at our Tulsa location, which is just a couple hours north of me. They're a pretty good sized facility. Actually, they're a big facility. At one time, they had 3,000 employees. So 272 is not shit to them, but that is 272 people with families. They all got laid off yesterday.
God.
They got laid off yesterday because Boeing, and you know what? I'm just going to say it. Boeing, they're a bunch of fucking shitheels. That's all there is to it. They cut corners. We're Boeing's biggest supplier. I work for Boeing's biggest supplier. We build the biggest part of the new 737 MAX, the state-of-the-art fuel economy plane that's ever been invented, all that good shit. We build the biggest part of that and most of the parts that go inside of it. And they cut corners on that, and they killed 300 and something people. Did anybody see a second's worth of jail time for it? Hell no. What happened?
No.
The CEO was forced to resign with it was either a $50 million or a $500 million bonus, like a buyout. I mean, come on now. Well, now here all of a sudden, the Boeing 787 has got problems. Now, a 787 is not normally something you see flying passengers. A 787 is kind of a workhorse. You know, it's like the diesel of the airplane world. It's more used for like military functions and cargo functions, stuff like that. I think I really I don't know a lot about it because I don't build parts for them. But there's some problems in the exterior, the skin, and they thought they had it. They thought they had it nailed down to one specific plant, and they have found this problem in every plant that has anything to do with them, even the overseas plant. So they halted production totally and laid off 272 people in Tulsa. I don't know. I don't know about anywhere else. I'm sure there's more, but this goes right along with what Martin's saying. I mean, listen, our work, the guys that didn't have vacation saved up like me, they have to work next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then they're off for 2 weeks. Had they have made it them 3 days, they would have got their step bonus, their gain share bonus, and they would have got paid for the holidays. Now they get to go home with no holiday pay. They get that step bonus and that gain share bonus. It's a pretty decent bonus. It's usually around $5,000, and really, the more you make, I mean, it's a percentage of your yearly earnings.
Wow.
It could be up to $5,000, you know, or it can be up to 5% of what you earn in a year.
What gets me is not Martin got a letter a week before Christmas. Who the fuck does that?
Who the fuck does that?
If he's losing his job in March, why don't the assholes wait till January to tell him? Not that it's going to change, but why? Are you serious?
No, it's going to change something. Now he's going to enjoy his Christmas.
No, I agree. That's not how I meant that, but it's not going to change the outcome, but it ruined his freaking Christmas in his mind because he had to find that out instead of waiting a week or two.
Yep.
Where's the logic in that? You know what I mean?
It blows my mind.
Martin, reach out to Mick and talk to him, man. He's going through the same thing, and
absolutely.
Get him up on IG, man.
Yep. That is. Look what Joe said. You know what? There's a lot of truth in that. Yep.
That's absolutely Joe.
Right. Yep.
Struggle does breed character. Absolutely.
Yep. So yeah, Martin and what Martin just he just added there. That's a huge number to me. To Spirit Aero Systems, that ain't shit.
Really? It's nothing.
No. We ain't. Our shop barely had that many total when it was booming. We had around 300 members. Well, I had about 300 union members.
Out of those 272, think of all the mental insecurities and depression, and how many of them aren't going to make it through it?
Well, okay, so how about this? 2 days before that, they all got their, what they call the COLA bonus, the cost of living allowance.
Yeah.
They all got that. So what's the first thing they did? They went and finished their Christmas shopping. They spent all their money.
Yeah, because they didn't,
Now, don't get me wrong. It's a good job. Most of them probably had something put back. They all knew this could come. But them guys on the 787 line have had no trouble except having to dodge COVID. They haven't had 737 trouble like I've had.
Yeah.
My plant was 95% 737s.
Let's just hit this point. How many Americans live paycheck to paycheck and they don't have that put away?
Right.
What? I don't know the numbers. I would guess 80%. I mean, really?
Probably.
You know?
It's at least 50. But I would almost guarantee more.
Yeah.
Yep.
60, 70, who knows? Yep. It's a damn lot.
But right back to what you said, what kind of sorry individuals go into a room in their $800,000, $900,000 suits and decide that we're going to tell whether it's going to happen or not.
We're going to
decide
tell them
they're going to tell somebody a week before Christmas that they are no longer going to be employed. It doesn't matter if it's 3 months down the road, 4 months down the road.
No.
I mean, what kind of sorry ass executives? And in my mind, which guys, y'all know where I'm from. I'm from Oklahoma. I mean, there's kind of an honor system here. You know, I wasn't raised in town. I mean, a lot of people tell me I'm not town broke, and by that they mean like a dog's not house broke. They tell me I'm not town broke. I mean, it's just, you know, kind of a funny little thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what kind and I don't know, that shit just don't fly with me. You know what I mean? That's where I let my mouth get the better of me.
Oh God, it's a different story if the company shuts down and that's your last day of work and there's no getting out of it. That's a different story.
Yeah.
But you're losing your job in March or April. Why the fuck do you tell them a week before Christmas? There's a certain kind of asshole there. You know what I mean? Send
that letter or send it certified mail to be delivered on whatever the next Monday. Or not next Monday, but you know what I mean? Whatever the next day is, the next delivery day, Saturday, the 26th. Set it to be delivered the 26th, where they can at least have that holiday with their family. It's not going to change anything in the long run, but it is going to allow them individuals to
enjoy Christmas,
the holiday.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, you hear every year on Channel 8 News, I hear of a house burning down on Christmas Eve or 2 days before Christmas or Christmas morning. And that is the same exact scenario as far as these people's stress. I mean, this works right into what we're talking about tonight.
Absolutely.
I mean, can you imagine your house? It doesn't matter if it even burns down, if it just guts it. Can you imagine your house being gutted by fire on Christmas Eve?
Oh, God.
The first thing that comes to your mind is, my God, my kids. They're safe, but they don't know that is what they have. I am thankful for that. I am 100% thankful for that. But at the same time, I know that they don't know that is what is really important. Yeah. Because I can tell you right now, on Christmas Eve, young children, the most important thing to them is making it to the next morning.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I mean, that's just it. Yeah.
Months before.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Donald.
Right,
exactly.
Donald. Right, Donald. 100%.
It's not like they just decided and sent the letter the next day. Those assholes knew exactly what they were doing.
Yep.
And it just kills.
Well, okay. That right there. Hey, you know what? We're just going to go with it. So when they announced that they were closing my plant down,
your face just got red.
Listen, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm going to tell you one thing. You better get up and eat your Wheaties if you're going to outwit me.
Mm-hmm.
And they did not. They tried to tell us. They announced it. I think they announced it October 14th or 17th. Let's just say they announced it October 15th.
Okay. Just
for argument's sake. Mm-hmm. They tried to tell me the decision was made October 14th.
God, bullshit.
Come on. Okay, so I get a little bit of inside info. I get a little bit of early. You know, I knew that morning that it was happening.
Before they told you, yeah.
Right, before they announced it. And I was like, shit. Well, okay, when I come into the beer community, I am a lot more cordial than I am in real life towards certain situations. You know, you guys all know me as always in a good mood. You know, I've never really been into it with anybody. I mean, you know, I've had some not heated arguments, but I've had some back and forth debate, some strong debate with people. But I mean, that is very, very rarely happen. Mm-hmm. When I go into that when I go into that shop, as I hold 3 positions in the union right now. I'm the secretary. I'm also the acting vice president, and I'm also a committeeman. The committeeman is where I have to put my big boy pants on and I have to get up in a manager's face and I have to tell him what he's going to do. Not everybody gets to do that. Well, I'm not going to lie. I kind of feed on it a little bit because the managers at my work, some of them are real low life piece of shits. Some of them, not all of them. There's some really, really good guys up there. For instance, we have a guy. He's a nighttime manager. He works on my shift. He cooks us burgers on the grill once a week.
Oh my God.
Out of his own pocket.
Wow.
Amazing dude.
That's awesome.
But our acting plant, we lost our plant manager. And see, that's how we kind of started figuring out. They knew about this months in advance. They didn't want to lose our plant manager, so they transferred him to a bigger facility.
God.
So, they can't tell us that they decided this in one day. They didn't do it.
Yeah.
It just didn't happen. They were saying, I can't even remember. I've blocked it out of my mind. It irritated me so bad, But when I go into that shop, especially as a committeeman, if I have a member come up to me and this just happened the other day. The acting plant manager, for whatever reason, he was still there on second shift. And he said, he told 3 guys, he said, guys, he said, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. If y'all can find something better, he's like, y'all probably going to take it because you ain't going to get shit from the company. He tried to disguise that as being on their side and trying to kind of console with them and say, hey, guys, here's a heads up, don't tell nobody this, but here's a heads up for you. He tried to disguise it as that. What they do, they know they can come to me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's just like with here, anybody here can come to me. I don't know if I can help you or not, but if I can, I will. And they know that too. They come straight to me. And I was like, really? I was like, would you write that down into a statement? Hell yeah, we will. One guy said, will there be any backlash? I said, listen, get the fuck down on your knees and pray for backlash. I said, because if there is backlash, I said, that's another bullet in my gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I said, I'm going to do it with or without you. I said, but I would really appreciate a statement from you. And he was like, okay. And he gave me a statement. I took 3 statements on it. And then the next day, well, first I threw him under the bus. I sent it above my head to the bargaining chairman. Sent it above my head. He threw his ass under the bus hard. And the guy's name's Andy. He got in trouble. And he won't even look at me now. I walked right up to him. And him and there's 2 of them that are acting plant managers because neither one of them have ever done it before, so they're kind of sharing responsibility. One of them's a pretty decent guy. The other, Andy's a piece of crap. And I walked right up to him and I was like, how you fellas doing today? That one boy, he looked down and looked away. He wouldn't even yeah. I think he finally realized, you know what? I better not even speak in front of him because he's going to throw my ass under the bus every time he gets a chance. And I'm going to do it to him too. Yeah. For one, he doesn't need to be, he's a plant manager. There's 2 other positions below him before he gets to hourly workers. He does not need to be speaking to my members at all. He doesn't even need to say good morning to them.
Gotcha.
It's a union shop. It does not work like a regular shop.
Gotcha.
That is a union shop. He tells the level 2 manager. The level 2 manager tells the level 1 manager. The level 1 manager relays the instructions to the worker. That's how it works.
That's just how it's set up and how, yeah.
Yep. Yep. Man, I missed something right there. I wanted to go back up to that. Yep.
I'm sorry, Lance, man.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, we all go through it, dude. This is a bad time of year.
We kind of, I don't know how long you've been in here, brother, but we kind of touched on this earlier. I mean, you're always more than welcome to go back and watch. Maybe there's something in there, that'll something in there that'll speak to you. Yeah. I mean, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, we were just talking about how sometimes it's, the greatest time of year for some and the worst time of year for others. It's the worst time of year for a lot of people. And I'm glad we touched on it tonight for sure.
Yep. Oh, wow.
It's defined, minimum wage is defined as having enough money. I didn't know that either.
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, back then it might have been true, but now the cost of living and the cost of living and the cost of what you actually get paid, they don't.
No.
Even if you guys, I live cheap. I live in a little tiny house. I mean, yeah, I got 3 trucks, but 2 of them are paid off. You know what I mean? 2 of them. I mean, hell, between my 2 old trucks, between the both of them, there's 500,000 miles on them. Yeah, I got a new truck, but basically because I needed it. I'm not
driving your old truck 30 miles away to work.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't really want to walk at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and any of you guys in here, you can reach out to me anytime. Don't ever feel like you can't. Listen, when I go to sleep, nothing wakes me up except a phone call. So do anything but call me. And if it's something bad, fuck it, wake me up.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're going to hurt yourself, wake my ass up.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if you want to say, hey, man, could you explain how Milkman from Unwanted AK smells? I would
just DM. Don't call about that.
Yeah. I'd appreciate a DM on that instead of a Instagram phone call. But yeah, I think everybody knows my point.
And what time do you go to sleep? You know what I'm going to do tonight? Tell me about Milkman. No.
In all reality, I probably stay up later than most people in here.
Yeah.
Really, I probably do. But I work nights, so I'm up till on Eastern time. I'm up till at least 3:34 Eastern time. So, yeah. Hey, there you. Oh shit! I lost it. Where'd it go? Hang on.
See, guys, look at everybody in this chat. Everybody saying, "Reach out, reach out, reach out." This is the community I know and love.
Yeah,
right here.
Right there. Yep, Lance. Seriously, dude. Don't be afraid. Especially to Ron. Dude, Ron has got a lifetime of experience.
Oh,
I promise you, he will have some kind of words.
Absolutely.
He will have some kind of words for you.
And be more than glad to talk to you, too.
100%. Uh-oh. I did something. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle said I never sleep. Hey, I don't sleep much. I'm not big on sleep.
Look at that badass picture. I love that picture of Kyle.
Right. I spent years fighting sleep.
Yeah. Well, I bet.
I can stay up for 3 weeks. Get a little loony then. That's one of them things. All right, guys. So at this point, we've been on for 2 hours. Let me think here. Okay. We're going to do one more giveaway. And this is a good giveaway right here. This is going to be for an oil, balm, butter, and a hat from
McMahon.
From Turnbull Tonics.
Turnbull Tonics. Is this scent of choice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so what you're going to do if you win, you're going to, if you know what you want, DM me the scent choice and your info, your shipping info. And we will, Brad will get it fixed up. Nobody needs to know where this one come from. Just know it come from somebody in the community. So let me take care of something right here.
If the winner, Eric, you just did what me and Mick have been doing all week. I was gonna say, if you like coffee, Wookiee Cafe is still my number 1 coffee scent.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Hands down. If you like coffee, you will love Wookiee Cafe.
Wow.
I realized after Gary's last coffee scent, I have to make 2 coffee. You know what I mean? because there's like an original regular coffee, and then there's a complex coffee.
Yep.
And what was the name of Gary's?
Black Crown.
Black Crown. Black Crown is the number one of the complex, multi-layered coffees. Wookiee Cafe is my favorite original coffee.
Stefan's on fire tonight, dude. Yeah, he's on fire tonight. Okay.
If we were giving out coins, Stefan would he'd be able to buy the cow tonight.
He absolutely would. Okay. So here, God dang it. Oh, it stuck to me. You'll say I just dropped that lid twice in a row. All right. Let me get a number here. Okay. So, same rules, guys. One guess. This, that, everything else. Yada, yada, yada. First on my screen. I don't have to repeat it. Y'all know it. The biggest thing is one guess. Excuse me. It would be a circus cow. Whatever it is. Well, I don't even know what the question was, but it would be a circus cow.
Goddamn right it would be a circus cow.
As soon as I give the range, you guys are free to guess. And, Yep. Good luck, fellas. The range this time is going to be between 25 and 35. Go ahead and go. And, so it is oil, balm, butter, and a hat.
That is a hell of a giveaway.
I will have to double check that, but I know that's what it is. I know that's what it is. And they're rolling in now.
Have you ever tried his butter?
I have not.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. It comes in those octagonal.
Yes, dude, that's
it's
cool.
A good butter.
That is so cool. Guys, I am not seeing it. Ryan, I threw the number in the private chat. Well, you can help me. There's still some numbers rolling in, though.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it yet. Has everybody guessed?
Yeah, has everybody guessed? I'll give it a let StreamYard catch up here. We'll give it a second to let it catch up. I know some guys, they wait till they see all them numbers just for when this happens right here. Yeah. Range is between 25 and 35 for anybody that hasn't guessed. Still not seeing it.
Donald Long, you guessed 23, brother. Throw another one up there.
Oh, yep, Donald.
Donald, you get another guess. You were out of range.
Yeah, you was out of range. We will give you another guess for sure, buddy. And guys, if you haven't guessed, as soon as Donald's last guess comes in, that's going to be it, and we'll re-roll it if he don't get it.
Done. Boom. No winner.
No winner. Okay.
Let's roll a new number.
Stefan guessed. Okay. Let me see here. All right. After my dots, nothing else is valid until I give the new range, and I'm going to change the range. Let me bring up another one here. I am still going to make the range a span of 10, though. Man, when you get down there doing a span of 6 and 7, I just don't feel like that's fair, even though there's only 25 people in here.
Yeah, 10's good. They'll get it this time.
They'll get it this time, for sure. All right, guys. Same rules. As soon as I give the number range, take off and go. The number range is between 1 and 10.
Go.
And if Johnny Grooms is in here, you better wait for them fucking dots.
You want to throw it in the private chat?
Dude, I don't know if I've ever laughed that hard in my life. We definitely have a winner.
Got a winner. Boom.
Boom, 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 boom. You know what? This guy has been pretty lucky here lately, I think. I think he's already won a couple.
Oh, and he was just in before somebody else. We got two of the same number.
Yep.
I'll let you announce it because it's on your screen. Not fucking Gary Lewis. I was like, what?
No, the chat started rolling
Yeah.
right when I went to click it.
Anthony, congrats, brother. Anthony Rosasco.
Anthony Rosasco.
Don't feel pressured to get that coffee scent. If you don't like coffee, go with something else. But it's a great coffee scent. But check out his other stuff too. He doesn't have a whole lot of different scents, but he's got some good ones.
Yeah. Oh, look at there. Gary got it.
Let's just fucking give it to Gary. Why not?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Anthony, I like I said, I don't know. I've never tried the product myself, but I've never heard nothing bad.
It's good. Butter's awesome. Oil's good. Wookie Cafe's freaking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Congrats. Who won that damn first one?
Good question. I'll tell you in one sec.
Oh, I can't scroll up any further. You know what? You know how when Dan says he loses some of the numbers on StreamYard?
Yeah.
Dude, that's got to be...
Because it only keeps us so many comments.
I just scrolled up a long-ass ways. That's, man, he gets a damn lot of messages scrolling through on his.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. You know what? I think Stefan streams behind. Stefan, make sure your stream's live, brother. I'm almost positive his numbers have been coming in like super ass late.
Yeah, Stefan. Make sure you hit that live.
Jim Riley.
Yep. Thanks, Clint.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan G.
Okay.
Brett Berlin won the first one. That's what Brett Berlin said. All right, Brett Berlin won the first one, and he paid it forward to Jim Riley. Thanks, Brett.
Awesome. You're a good dude, Brett.
Yeah.
You are a good dude, my man. Try Black Law. You know what, Joe? He's got that.
Oh, God, that's a good one, too.
Lance has got that. Matter of fact, isn't Black Lodge the one that's got the cherry pie in it?
Yes.
That's his favorite from
Last Looks.
From Last Looks, yeah. Unless they've come out with something since then. But yeah.
Anthony, message Mick, man, on IG.
You're gonna message me on IG.
With your scent choice and name, and he'll get it sent out to you.
Stefan, your stream was behind, wasn't it? If it's still behind, he ain't gonna hear this for a minute. Brett, the first one was for a $25 Unwanted AK gift card, courtesy of Irish Whisker. Yep. The second one was a oil butter balm combo with a hat, also a hat.
Ryan G, get the hell out of this stream. You don't need any more oil. Your wife's going to leave you. You're going to end up sleeping on my couch. Just delete that black coffee and cherry pie comment. But it's damn good, dude.
Right.
He's always did you just see this on IG? It's like a kid with a new toy. I love it.
Well, okay, hang on. That kind of makes me I can't use the word veteran, but that kind of makes me feel like I'm getting along. I'm getting along in the beard community because I used to do the same thing.
Oh yeah, I did too.
To people that have been here longer than me, and now half them guys are gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Brett. Okay, so the second one was an oil, balm, butter, and a hat combo from Turnbull Tonics. That one is courtesy of Anonymous.
Courtesy of Anonymous.
Ryan
G, damn you, Cecil.
That ain't no kidding. Yeah, that ain't no kidding. Damn you, Cecil.
Cecil just makes it so easy.
Yeah.
I just ordered another nice haul from freaking T3 last night.
Yeah. Nice.
He had a nice 20% discount. Tonight he throws up a 25.
Like, yeah. How many fucking times do I have to tell you? How many times has this happened? This ain't the first time that this has happened.
Really?
How many times? Can you count? I can't. You'll message me, you son of a bitch. I just ordered that yesterday and you got the 40% off. You got the...
I'm weak. Please forgive me. I'm weak. I need.
And then Katie, Ryan, where'd you get that?
Giveaway.
I won that.
Giveaway. Yeah, exactly. That's what Ryan G's doing now. We got to teach our brothers. Pretty soon you got 500 beard oils. You won that many goddamn giveaways? Yes. Yes, I did, honey.
Guilty.
I haven't spent a dime. Donald, yes. The 2-3 grape seed works for me because it is cold pressed organic and it's about in the middle of the blend. I've narrowed that down. It has to be cold pressed organic. It's the refined grape seed that I absolutely hate. And I've spent a few dollars trying to figure that out.
No, I don't think refined.
It's refined.
No, I don't think refined is extract. No, I don't think so, brother. I think refined means filtered.
Yes. Dagan, later, brother. No, the refined is the one that I can't have. The cold pressed organic is the one I can have.
Right, but I think refined can still be cold pressed is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's refined, not cold pressed.
Right.
I just when I've been messaging companies, they've either said it's cold pressed or they've told me it's refined.
Yeah.
Those are the two they use.
Now I might be wrong on this, but I think the only thing that bothers you is the non-cold pressed.
Yes.
I think refined I believe refined would be fine for you. And the reason I say that is because there's companies out there that I know for a fact use cold pressed stuff that also has unrefined or refined in both.
Oh, okay.
You know? Okay. And it's still,
The company that's given me the worst feeling beard uses refined, non-cold pressed.
Right. Okay.
I can worst
totally
feeling beard. Yeah. So
maybe if Gary's still in here, and I could be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm not, but I think the refined.
Yeah, Gary would know.
Is filtered. Is filtered processed out really good. Yeah. I think unrefined almost means
it's just
the same
natural
thing as raw.
Yes, you're all natural.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So Sober Chef Eric, great point, brother. Let's touch on this. I just ordered. I have steered clear of Beard Banna and messaged them. They're friends of mine, begging them to not use grapeseed because I want to support them so bad. I love those dudes, and I can't use grapeseed. And so in the last week, I've been figuring out this more, that it's okay if it's cold pressed organic. Because you know what I did? I bought a damn bottle of organic and pure. You can see right there, cold pressed. And I put this straight in my beard and it worked great. And that pissed me off even more because then I was at more of a loss to figure out what the heck is it? I know it's that grapeseed. So as long as it's organic, cold pressed, I'm good. I don't know about cold pressed refined. I haven't went down that road yet. But anyway, it is organic, cold pressed in Beard Manna's oil. So I ordered a bunch of them on their sale, and it works great. It works great. I just sent Mick a bottle, and I want to get his take on it too. But his beard's different than mine. You know, he has a different reaction to grapeseed than I do.
Yeah.
But
my assumption is it's gonna be a good oil, and grapeseed doesn't do to me what it does to most people. Now, actually, let me take that back. Grapeseed that is not cold pressed does two negative things to me. Actually, it dries my beard out, and then right here it will not soak in. It's just greasy, yucky, but it still has that dry hay feeling. Now, if it's a really good, high quality grapeseed, it will not soak in. It leaves me greasy, kind of heavy, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, but I'm expecting this to be. My hopes for it is it's going to be something along the lines of what Captain Stash used to be for me, and that was one of the better grapeseed containing.
Is Clint in here? Was his cold pressed?
Yes, it was.
It was cold pressed. Okay.
Yeah, and he is in here.
Okay. Oh, there you are, Clint. Yeah, Beard Manna. If you guys haven't tried Beard Manna, Gary Lewis is not lying.
Yeah.
Those guys have the scent game nailed, dude. Like,
yeah.
Whether the oil works for you, I should just send you this whole pack I got. You will be blown away by the scents. You can tell it's dudes that have a lot of beard products and have put some thought into this. You know what I mean?
Look at this. I wonder, there must be something to that.
Black castor is not cold pressed. Wow. Huh. But white castor is?
So Gary, are you saying that it is like physically impossible to have a cold pressed black castor? That's how I'm reading it. And I mean, I'm definitely not. Oh, okay. Look what Liam said. He might just be joking, but I mean, I can see that. Yeah.
No, I think it is actually.
Tommy just put in an order from Beard Manna.
Okay, guys.
It is impossible.
Impossible. Okay, guys. Tommy, you're awesome, dude. Support some awesome guys. They are having a sale. Look at that.
$5.
$5.35 for a 1 ounce oil.
$5.35 for a 1 ounce oil.
It's certain cents, and they only have a few left, but they have. Yeah. You won't be sorry. Yes, there's a lot sold out. Toxic Pumpkin sold out. There's a lot sold out, but there's still some left. Yeah. There's not much left, but there's some. And anybody wanting to try them, man, that's a good. Got $5. That's why I ordered, because I'm like, doesn't matter if it doesn't work or not. It's $5, you know?
It's created from smoking castor and then
extracting the oil through a heating process.
He's probably meaning a hexane, a heating process.
Heating.
Okay, so Gary, let me ask you: does just off your knowledge or what you've heard, does it perform as if it was cold pressed, or is it? I mean, is that garbage? I mean, are we saying that's that is not as good as like the yellow that you were talking about? Or is it just strictly a different method for extracting the oil and it doesn't hurt anything, you know?
Yeah, that'd be good to know.
Yeah, no, I'd really like to know that, because it seems like I have something. You know what? I do. Yeah.
Liam says black castor is amazing. I've got T3 has black.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. They have what they call black and white.
Yeah. Well, now these just have castor oil, but I think some have black and white.
My older ones have black castor and white castor.
Okay.
All right. So here's what he said, and that makes sense, because T3 does have grapeseed, but it's not. T3 is one of the better ones for me, also, kind of like Captain Stash's. You know, that, and yeah, black and yellow. Not white.
Oh, right on, Ryan G.
I was just going off the label, off what it says on the label on that. So it's black and yellow, not black and white. Okay. All right, cool. Cool. You learn something every day.
Yeah, Liam, Bay Area uses Jamaican black.
Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense. You know how them Jamaicans are. They smoke everything.
Yeah, they do. Oh, look at that. Ryan G just pulled the rug out from Barbado Joe. Oh, Bay Area says their black castor is cold pressed.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
they might want to. Well, you know what? Liam's an ambassador for them. He could probably have them amend that.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume, being as it's Matt, I'm going to assume his intentions are not,
No.
To fool anybody. He probably just doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lance, I'm sorry, dude. I've noticed that on your posts, man. Get off it while you still can, dude.
Oh, shit.
Look at what a good dude. I'll have to get a care package out to you then.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Anybody
Gary, I
else?
agree.
You about ready to call it, or do you want to let anybody in?
If somebody wants to come in, they can. If you want to call it, we can call it. Whatever you want to do, man.
Does anybody want to jump in?
If somebody wants to jump in, let us know.
I don't get off. I just breathe hard. Oh, God, Eric.
You have been, which I hadn't said nothing because, it's not bothering me, but this annoys some people that it happens to them, but you've been freezing up all night.
Are you serious?
About every minute or two, you freeze up on my screen. I don't know. Hell, it could be something just on my end.
Am I freezing every minute, you guys in the chat? Let me know.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, every minute or two, you're freezing up for about 3 or 4 seconds.
That's it. Just a slight.
Yep. Just a slight free. You just did it.
Really?
Now you're back.
No freezing on Gary's point.
Okay. So it might just be on my screen. Yeah.
Is that freezing?
Nope, not yet. Now it is. Now it's back. Now it is. Now it's back. There it went.
Did I freeze on anybody else's?
Everybody else says you're good, so it's probably just on my end then. Yep, that's all. Okay. Yep. No, hell, nobody. I'm the only one that's seen it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I am the only one that's seen it. Big Beard Brother said it's fine. Yeah, cool.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Cool. Awesome.
Nice dance move. I learned them from you, Mikey. Mikey, you want to jump in? You camera worthy? I imagine he's probably not wearing any.
Oh no, he's probably laying in bed watching.
Absolutely, barely awake.
Oh, you know what? He just tested positive for COVID, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he's not going.
I'd love to have him in here.
Hell no, we don't want him on screen. Yeah, stay away, man. No,
I would love to know how he feels. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, get in here. The community wants to know what it feels like to have COVID. We don't care if you're in underwear. We don't care if you're laying in bed. I talked to these guys laying in bed the other night.
Let's see. How do I... Hang on. There is a way. There is a way.
What are you looking to do?
Copy the link. I got it.
Oh, I can do it. Brett wants in.
Yeah. I'm getting him right now. Well,
976, Ryan. Oh.
Well, where in the world? Now I know Brett's not that far down on the list. I was just talking to him. I'll just type it in right there.
Hey, have a good night, Lance. Thanks for dropping in, dude.
All right, Brett. There you go, buddy. I typed up some notes a while ago to talk about, when we gotten serious there.
Yeah.
And
did we hit any of them?
Hit every one of them. I didn't even have to go back and look at them. I brought it up and then I clicked back over to this screen and I just remembered them. So, yep.
Well, Mike, you got to have the link, you shit. I'll send you the link on fucking Facebook.
It's going to say if you'll actually go check your IG, I can send it to your DM.
No, hell no, he won't.
He won't do it, will he?
Hell no. Hell no. No.
Yep. Yeah, I'd really.
My drink.
I mean, I'd like to at least know, his first initial days of experience here. Wow, that is trippy looking as hell.
Whoa, where are you, Brett?
I'm on my porch.
That's
wow.
awesome.
Read my shirt.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. That's badass, dude. Where'd you score that? I love it.
My parents sent it to me for Christmas.
Hell yes.
And
That's
then
awesome.
they sent my son one that says, I can't wait till my beard grows in.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That is awesome.
Where'd he go?
Shit, I don't know. Give me
He
2 seconds. I'm
disappeared.
trying to send Mikey a freaking thing. What have you been up to, man?
Work?
Work. Are you off for the holidays?
Oh no.
No.
I get Friday off and then that's it. So I get a long weekend, but that's about it.
So you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah.
That's same here. I work Thursday and then 3-day weekend and then back at it.
Well, I hate to brag to you fellas, but I got off last night about 4 hours early, and I don't go back till the 4th.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's one of them assholes, Brett.
Yeah. Just throws that out there and it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of them kind of guys.
Yeah, that's what I said to you last night. I'm like, oh, you're one of them, huh?
Nice. So yeah, they I'm just kidding. I don't know if anybody caught that or not.
What was that?
Duster.
Oh god.
Dude, I got buddies that live off of that shit. And
Really?
Oh yeah, they'd always, dude, and they pass it around like it's a pot pipe. They'll hit that shit and then they'll just pass it right to the left, I've had people trying to hand me that, and I'm like, all right, I'll grab it. You know how when you turn it up, when you grab it and you turn it upside down, it'll spray out the freezy shit.
Yeah.
I'll hit them on the arm with it.
Really?
Pass me that shit. It's got a taste thing added to it. Hang on, let me grab it again.
It makes it taste horrible, so they won't do it.
Yeah, it's called hell, this one might not have it. Usually says it right there, contains something, but it makes it really bitter. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Sleepy Mike. He woke up to hang with the boys. Look at him. Half awake there in his coat.
there you go.
What's up,
What?
Mike?
Do you not have heat or something?
No, I don't.
That would explain why you're indoors with a jacket on.
Yeah.
I got the little heaters in the back right there, and that's it.
Oh,
See,
shit.
it's too bad you're not like me because I'm outside only with the stocking cap on, and I could take it off and be just fine. And it's like
Hey, only with
probably about 30 degrees.
Does that mean you're not wearing any underwear, Brett?
I never wear underwear.
Oh fuck.
It's easier to get to the butters that way.
Yeah. Oh god. Easier to grease that taint up, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike, Brett gets a awfully dry taint, so he has to lube from here and there.
I think Chesapeake has like a taint conditioner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So speaking of the taint, this is
crazy how excited he gets.
I know, right? This was months ago, but I know I may have texted Ryan about it, but I know I texted Mick. So my job is I work with handicapped adults, and when the COVID hit, we would do it from their group home. We would work out of their group home, and that's where they worked. And they all like country music.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm hearing y'all. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
What?
He said he'll be right back.
Well, I'll wait then.
Sleepy Mike gets par for the course.
But oh, I can't
No,
wait.
just pause. Just pause. Just pause.
Yeah, just pause.
Let's take it on for another minute.
Yeah.
There he is. Okay.
Oh shit! He leaves his boys for pizza. God, he's a newbie, isn't he?
Mike, can you taste that pizza?
Yeah, I don't ever, but yeah, it was about to burn.
Oh, gotcha. But you still have your taste buds and everything? Smell?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So sorry to interrupt your story, but
Oh, no,
I had to get that up.
So because they like country and I hate country, I would pull a Weird Al Yankovic and I would switch lyrics to certain songs around to make them funny.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the songs is a song called Love Ain't.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, me being the taint master, I switched it up to Love Taint. Well, I never really listened to the lyrics until the other day while I was driving the route bus. I was driving a bunch of my clients back to their homes, and that song came on the radio. And one of the lines is, he says, I may not know what love is, but I know what love ain't. So I switched it up to I may not know what love is, but I know I love taint.
Oh, of course you did, Brett.
Yep. And what made it even funnier is none of the clients got it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're looking at me like I'm literally fucking. I almost had to pull over because I was fucking crying. I was laughing so hard. And they're looking at me like I'm the one that's gone upstairs.
Yeah.
Which made it even more funny to me.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And they flat out heard me yell, I may not know what love is, but I know I love taint. And they didn't get it at all. And I'm just like laughing because I know they didn't get it, but I did.
And you didn't tell them what the taint was, did you, Brett?
Well, no.
Okay, good.
But maybe it's stuck in like a memory somewhere. So like now at all kinds of sessions are like, we love taint.
Later on.
They'll just blurt it out like Tourette's in the
Blurt
middle,
it out.
in the middle of the shop.
Where'd you hear that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they'll point at me and who taught you about the taint? Oh, it was that big fat dude with the beard. He also called it the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I didn't turn the oven off.
There was something the other day. We was in a union meeting, and they got on a conversation.
Okay.
And the word bridge, in the conversation, the word bridge kept coming up.
Yeah.
And I was dying in that meeting. It was just some of the way they were using the word
And
bridge.
you were the only one.
And they were like, oh, that bridge is bumpy as hell. You better avoid that at all costs or something. And I just fucking lost it. I mean, the heads are just like,
well,
I'm sorry. Fucking stop you saying bridge. Don't talk about bridge.
See, where I work, I'm the only guy. And so like staff member, I'm the only guy staff member. So we're in this, I was in a meeting kind of like with what you were, but someone was like, well, we'll cross this bridge when we come to it. And there were some other subtle things that were said before, and I fucking lost it. And they know better when I start laughing, they know better than to ask, what are you laughing about? But apparently on this day that went out the window, and I was just like, I had to tell them. And so now when there's bridge thrown out there, they don't know if I'm actually saying a bridge or if I'm meaning taint.
Oh god.
So now, like, bridge has become a dirty word at work. Like, whenever I say the bridge, I get this look from my boss, like, you fucker. And I'm like, what? I literally crossed a bridge to come over here to work. And they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like, well, I can't cross my own taint. I mean, goddamn. It's big,
taint.
but it ain't that big.
Oh god. Well, Mikey, we all want to know about COVID, man.
So
let's know your story.
So like a sore throat, like super bad sore throat at like 1:30 in the morning. But I went out and drank some tea with honey in it. And it cleared right up. I didn't have a bad throat anymore. Like, I felt fine. But, I mean, it was like 1:30 in the morning. I stayed up all morning looking for tests just to, be sure. I went down, took one that said it would take like 3 days. Then I looked up a rapid one and went down in the afternoon. I mean, and they are like annoying, painful, sticking crap in your nose and everything like that. But it ain't the worst thing in the world. But it does kind of suck. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, after I got it, I mean, they said, yeah, you got COVID. But, I mean, for me right now, like, I mean, I don't feel great, but I don't feel that bad. But, I mean, we'll see what happens tonight. Yeah. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, I hear some people don't even have, like, symptoms at all when they have it, So, I mean, who knows? Yeah. Maybe I'll feel like shit tonight. Maybe I'll feel like shit tomorrow. Maybe I'll feel like shit in a few days. But I got to quarantine for 10 days. That means I'm, like, stuck in my apartment for 10 days. So there's going to be a lot of porn, a lot of video games.
Porn, video games, and YouTube. And he's going to learn how to fucking use Instagram, too, in these 10 days.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad had it. He never had not one symptom.
Yeah. I mean, and like Ryan was saying before, I mean, the one guy that we're both friends with, well, I mean, he's passed now, but Bill, this guy was like such a badass, 91 years old and like splitting wood, like he said, fishing, doing all this shit and everything. And all of a sudden, yeah, there's a picture of me and Bill right there.
There's a picture of him and Bill. That's Bill right there next to him. Everybody go look up Mike Seelin 589 on IG right now. Send him a DM once a day, every day for the next 10 days. Okay.
But we were such good buddies. We watched all this football and stuff like that. But like he got COVID, and in one day they're like, all right, he's in the hospital. And I'm like, well, I'm busy as shit at work. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, Bill's gonna pull out and everything. And he's gonna do good. I gave him a call. Like, I was busy as hell, and I was like, I gotta call him right now. I already tried to call. I got a hold of him, and he had just went into the hospital, and he said, hey man, I'm pulling the plug. I had a bad night last night, and I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm kind of like, what the hell? And I said, well, shit, Bill, I love you, man. And he goes, it was really nice knowing you, buddy. And he died like an hour or two later. It was like, he was fucking gone. But
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think that's gonna happen to me or anything. But I mean, it's possible, I guess. Like, I don't know.
It's happened to 35, 40-year-olds.
Yeah. Man. Ooh. I didn't know that part. I mean, Ryan told me the what he I guess what he knew or what he wanted to share. And oh man,
I thought he might be confused or something. I was like, I gave him a call, and I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I was like, what? He goes, I want him to just take me off and whatever. And I was kind of like at work, like busy again, like trying to train a new girl. And I'm like, is he confused? But no, he knew what the hell he was talking about. He was married to his wife for 70 years, and she just died this last summer. 70 years married.
Dude, his story is the perfect life story, if you can get that. I mean, he was going damn near 90% until he was 91 years old. I mean, he was going 100%. I mean, he was in good health. And he just lost his wife. Mike can tell more than me, but, 6 months ago, was it, Mike? Just this last summer. And then he got some fishing in by himself, not having to take care of her for the last 6 months. And he died in December. And they were married for 70 fucking years.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The one thing about that is, too, though, is if you have a badass life like that, I mean, if you get to the point where you're not even one, I mean, yeah, he could have lived out 8 more years or 5 more years or anything. But, I mean, is he really going to be hitting all these, like, milestones, like being in the Navy and bow hunting and all this shit? I mean, even if he's, like, pretty healthy, I mean, it's going to be just kind of a mild, like,
go downhill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, I don't know. He did it. Behind my granddad, he's the coolest guy I ever knew.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. He achieved everything I'm sure that he wanted to achieve and more.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? It sounded like he was of sound mind. So.
Oh yeah, very.
I mean, hey, if he was ready, I mean, I'm not going to fault him for it.
Yep. But
I talked to Karen, Karen, his really good friend. She came up into the post office this week and said he was just in control the whole way until he was done. Just exactly how he would have wanted it and how exactly, you know what I mean? How he was. And so it's like, you can't ask for more than that.
Yep.
I mean,
nope. But I'll take that any day.
And the day he passed
COVID,
away.
I guess. I don't know.
The day he passed away, tell him about your football story and the football game.
Oh, well, I mean, just kind of the thing. I mean, we've watched hours of football. I mean, we love watching football. We like several different teams. But he's from Los Angeles, and he built like all these bridges and high rises and everything in Los Angeles. And so, like, not the Chargers, what the hell is the other team?
Rams.
Yeah, the Rams. Yeah. I don't care about the Rams, but he liked the Rams just because they're Los Angeles, But so that night, right after he died, Rams like freaking destroyed the Patriots, who we both hated. So
we always
that was like
rooted
a pretty
against.
fitting thing. Yeah.
Just a kind of a cool little coincidence, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Anthony had COVID. Felt like the flu on steroids to him.
Yep.
I've seen it all over the board. I'm kind of waiting to see what happens in the next couple of days. I mean, I just bought a thermometer, so if I get like a beaver or something like that. I live by myself. I don't really have any friends in this town, so like if I start going south,
Did you see Martin's? Yeah, you just put it up.
Yeah.
Girl that was 33 that died in the hospital in October.
Yeah.
It's all over the board. My wife's sister, her whole family got it. There's 4 of them. Every single one of them had different symptoms. And it was the same strain that the daughter brought home from school and infected them all. And her sister, the mom, was the sickest. She made 3 trips to the hospital. They keep sending her home, put her on oxygen, stuff like that. The dad had no symptoms. Her daughter had no symptoms, and her other daughter just lost her smell and taste. And that's it. And then the son had a headache, like a pretty bad headache. Just different. It's so weird.
Wow.
I wish it was like the flu that everybody, you just knew you had it if you had it. And you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's so weird.
Yep. That is. I mean, I'm glad that some people
aren't having
don't have to suffer, go through any symptoms or anything, but I hate that others do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a bad. I mean, it's a bad thing.
Brett, you want to bring this chat up and talk about your huge ass taint?
Well, if you saw when he was talking about his friend building bridges in LA, I started to chuckle.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
I'm in Florida.
Hey Ryan, when you get a chance, check the private chat.
Big bearded brother only had an upper sinus infection, no other symptoms. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. Well, I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that.
Yeah.
Tennessee is bad right now. I think I had it this time last year. I got sick I had somewhat flu-like symptoms for pretty close to 2 weeks. It was in like November. Yeah, it was around November.
You probably did.
Last year. So, yeah, I don't know. There was a huge gathering at my grandma's today, and to my knowledge, there wasn't going to be that many people there that was there. And when I freaking turned the corner, because my grandma just lives like 2 blocks away from me, when I turned the corner, dude, the whole entire block was full of cars, and I was like, God.
Really? Oh, wow.
I kind of tried to stay back from everybody, but, everybody's got them aunts. You just can't stay away from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Aunts and grandma and,
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
I think there's a meme like this, but if I was a gynecologist, this is what I'd be doing after.
Oh, God.
I gotta run, boys.
Oh, you gotta run?
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, have a good night, brother.
We'll see you.
Oh, Mike.
Bill Bridges.
I can't even imagine what your sense of humor is going to be after 10 days in quarantine.
Oh, God.
You're not going to have any markings on your hand anymore.
No. No finger. He'll have his fingerprints wore off.
Yeah, his fingerprints will be wore off. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Man breasts. Whoa.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Adam Honyaker.
Yeah. All right. So is the way you see the chat, you just have 2 windows open?
Are you on a phone?
No, I'm on the computer.
No, it should be over in the.
You should
right,
have it.
over in the right. Do you see where it says private chat or comments? Does it show that anywhere?
Oh yeah.
Just hit comments.
Oh yeah. Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
I haven't seen any of this. Okay.
Okay. Now you can see them. But I don't know if you can type. Can you type?
He probably cannot.
Probably not.
Can't type.
Probably not in this section. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
fine.
think you can in this section. Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, Ryan G working in retail, man.
Yeah.
Especially if it's bad there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
And,
big bearded brother. Look at that, man. That's awesome.
Whoo. Wow. Yeah, that's you don't get lucky like that very often.
That's a hell of an immune system there.
Yep. Ryan, you getting ready to close her down?
Yeah. My wife will start yelling at me pretty soon, I'm sure.
Mine's fixing to start yelling at me too.
Is she? You look like you got a Christmas movie on behind you. Move your head. Which one is it?
Screensaver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Them damn smart TVs. And I hate that because if I got a movie pause, it'll go to that screensaver and I got to hit the button 40 times to get it to come back up.
Yeah.
I would just say that this is not a fucking ascot. It's a fucking mask. Like for the monkey.
Oh yeah.
I'm not wearing a fucking a
turtleneck.
God, look at you, man. You trimmed your beard way the hell down.
Yeah, I just did. I couldn't help it. I don't know what the hell. Like I said, this shit right here would grow super long, and this never did after months.
Yeah.
So I just did all this shit the same length, and I'll grow this out.
There you go.
I'm growing this out. That's what I'm doing now.
You're gonna be like Big Jim at the post office.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, I don't know.
That's Mikey's good friend, Big Jim.
I can't.
He loves Big Jim.
I can't stand that piece of shit.
He's such a hardworking dude. He doesn't.
He's a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, I ain't down with him.
All
right,
right.
Eric.
Well, have a good night, y'all.
Yeah. Thanks
All
for
right,
joining
buddy.
us, Mike.
We'll see you. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. See you guys. Is there a way to end the live, or do I just click out?
Yeah, well, you better tell everybody bye.
Yeah, bye everybody. Thank you so much for coming.
Actually, don't click out, Ryan. Let me
have a good
Yeah.
weekend, everybody.
Yeah, guys, I appreciate you joining, and I'm sure I'll be on IG or somewhere before the end of the week.
Mick will be doing 4 head shaves a day, I'm sure, with 2 weeks off.
4 head shaves a day. Yeah, I'm off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, guys, we're going to end it right here. And
thanks for the awesome chat. Awesome conversation.
Everybody.